It is time for Lemmings. It is choice for Lemmings. We picked 1991 Lemmings today. From Psygnosis. Hard to believe these guys later released Grand Theft Auto. Alright, so there's only one problem with this game. I can't tell what any of these are. So we're just going to have to kind of wing it. The good news is I don't think I need to save all the Lemmings. Just trying to remember what I actually need to do in this stage. I need to prevent them from dying. It's a really long stage. Okay. Let's see what this first one is. This looks like Climber. Okay, can work with that. Don't boost the rate. Climber. The second one is probably Umbrella, if I had to make a guess. This one is Exploder. Not really what we're looking for, but thank you very much. Blocker. Good. Bricklayer. Basher. And probably Straight Down Digger. Yep. Okay. Love it when the assets don't load. It's how it is sometimes. Okay, that's pause. Oh, there's one more? What's this one do? Oh, it's Straight Down. Okay. Have to remember this. And now I need to come up with a plan. So definitely not that way. So we come over here. I think the best thing to do, so we come over here, we bash through that dude, and then we have to not have our Lemming die. So presumably get our Lemming to bounce back here and then build up a nice platform so Lemmings can come down. And then bash through this. And I guess then I need to build another platform. So it's one of those cases where you just need to have like one Lemming do all the work. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? Been making levels? I've seen a few. Been enjoying looking at the... Oh, they're dead. It kind of makes sense that they're dead. I need 50%. Let's try again. Alright, so what I think I want is to start with... I think this is Basher? On Basher. There we go. One problem at a time. And what I should just do is, like, load up the Lemmings interface over here. So I can see which ones are which. Doing well, yeah. It's a good time of year. About to do my travel tomorrow. Okay, I need to know which is Blocker. Quickly. Blocker is the fourth one. Wait, hold up. Stop, not bricklaying. You know, actually that worked out okay, except I forgot to make you an... Oh, I caught him. What's up, Zuccotti? I don't know if Lemmings are gay. I mean, I don't know much about Lemmings, really, in terms of what they really are. They're just Lemmings, man. Okay. I've used... This is Basher. I need... I think this is Bricklayer. I need a lot of Bricklayers. I think we'll start him here. I think 20 should be enough. We're lucky we could save all the Lemmings. But yes, I was originally going to play Jazz Jackrabbit because I thought I had fixed the frame rate issue. I have not. And I don't know how to fix it. And it might still affect you guys sometimes. Jazz Jackrabbit just bounces up and fucking down. I can't fix it. So, you have a new... I have a couple of new Christmas games, though, that aren't necessarily Lemmings-based. Though, admittedly, this one is. So I'll have to build up here so I can get to this guy there. I think I may have built this too high. I'm not sure how I can fix that without starting over, and I don't want to start over. That's the thing about Lemmings, is once you're invested time-wise, yeah, I built this a little bit too far over. You know, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll kind of converge, and then magic happens and no one dies. But he's not going to turn around now. But if I can keep them from dying, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, I think the rise of this is still slightly faster than the rise of... Actually, no, it looks very parallel right now. If I let him go like 3 more pixels, it would have been fine. Oh, I can just build a platform upwards. That'll work. Alright. That's probably not the platform I needed. But now he's just gonna, like, build up to there and be sad. And make this guy a floater. Make any of them a floater who's obviously not going to get onto the platforms. There we go. See, then they'll be trapped in the maze. This is gonna work. Things are looking up. So next up, I need to dig through this. And I'm gonna need a blocker. Which one's blocker? Blocker's to the left of builder. This is Basher. On Basher. And then I'll have someone block the way, which is this one. I think you will be our blocker. And then we'll have him build the thing, and hopefully this will just work. With Lemmings, it's a little tricky. You do gotta love that classic MIDI sound. Nothing quite like MIDIs to get you in the spirit for the holidays. I think this will be fine. Lemmings can drop a surprisingly long distance. And I think looking at this, it should be okay. And also requiring us to do, like, a ridiculous thing at the very end of this strikes me as a little bit... we'll see. I don't think this guy's a floater. Getting really close. I don't know if I want to go up one more. I think he'll land... Yeah, he'll land on the right thing. He's fine. He gets to go into the fruitcake. Under the rocks. Okay, and then I need an exploder. Where is exploding? Exploding is to the right of floating, as we all know. There we go. We might be waiting a little while. So all of the lemmings are out, I think. It says 48 out, so we have 1 in and 1 exploded. So other than that, we're doing great. How do I speed this up? Oh wait, there's a button here that I think makes things go faster. Oh wait, oh god. No, I don't want to press that. There's a button that makes them all blow up. I don't want the blowing up one. Let's pause. Okay, well. None of them have died. Oh, I ran out of time. Okay, well that's a little bit of a problem. That's not easy. That's not easy. Only need 50%. There's only 20 of them. I'm gonna think for a moment before I act again. I only had 5 minutes, I already burned 5 minutes doing that. I do think that I probably want to restrict them as time goes on to keep them in a smaller section so they can get over there. Makes them enter faster? Oh yeah, this is the button that makes them enter faster. The one on the far left. So now all of the lemmings are moving as quickly as possible, because that's how this works. But I wasted like 20 seconds. There's also a button that makes them explode. I don't want to press the button that makes them explode. So let's start with the obvious. We clearly have to go through this snowman. What? Oh, I know what I need. So I need to make sure they get stuck somewhere. I have a few options for that, but basically I want like a lemming trap. So what I can do, because it's to the left of Basher, is this. This will build a lemming trap in this area, so they won't be able to go all the way back. They'll get stuck in this well. And that is actually good and intentional. Then I still need the blocker. You will block. And I need to make sure you don't die. So you can float. And then we need building, which is this one. Get stuck but don't die. A tricky thing to achieve, yes. But we can already see that, like, this is working. It's not working. This was a complete and utter waste of time. So basically, I'm not in a better position than last time. I only need to say 50%. There's only 40 total. There are some evil things I can do. Why must bridges be semi-solids? I know. Oh. I see a solution. Maybe. Whatever. It's probably okay, as long as I get started on freeing them sooner. Because this guy gets a long head start. Because your mom. My mom liked lemmings back in the day. I actually don't know if she liked lemmings, now I think about it. She probably had no actual opinion about lemmings. Okay, so now this is a one-way, so like, let's blow our dude up. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. I want, like, this guy to have a nice head start. Actually, after the bashing. I think after the bashing is where... In that rock, after the bashing is where this guy's gonna shine. Okay, so we'll let the bashing happen. We'll switch to exploding, which is this one. We'll explode. Then we go over back to our lemming here. That's a little bit dangerous. This is gonna suck if I got this wrong. Oh, wait, no. No, Mistakes were made. The problem with not seeing things. Thought I could fix it. But no, let's see if I can finally make them all explode button for the hell of it. There we go. What I remember from the last time I played this was, like, the first ones were really easy. But maybe I just skipped playing this one because of the fact that the assets weren't loading. It's very possible. Okay, so here's the other thing. I was like, you know what? I still need to kind of get them trapped. I think if I, like, make a little cut right here, they'll fall in. And then bash your way out. And I think that that makes a good lemming trap. So at least that they're going to come in this way and they'll be closer to the end. I am going to need a blocker type, which is this one. Alright. Making floaters. See if we can multitask without killing our lemmings. A dubious proposition at best, honestly. Can't force them to turn around. Not without another lemming telling them to do so. So that's what the blockers are for, is to force them to turn around. Get in there. Okay, cool. And the other one will come back around. If we're lucky. Then all I need to do is build my way out of this, which is this one. I'm not going to be able to necessarily multitask this, though. You see, they're both in dangerous spots. See if we can make it work, though. You start building. The other one's going to walk off, I guarantee. See? Multitasking. I'm watching those little pixels. No! Okay, well, that lemming's dead. I think it was 3 total for this anyway, though I did go a little bit closer to the edge with this one, so maybe that works. Okay, so problems we have, I need to get 1 more lemming back to build this out, and I'm not running out of time. Not to mention I have to get them over that blocker lemming. I made some poor decisions here. Well, it's kind of working. He's kind of stuck in there. Please, turn around! 5 nights at Fazbear's. This actually kind of worked on accident. Also, it looks like my drop plan didn't quite work. I didn't dig deep enough. What can I do to fix this? I build a thing out, maybe it'll work. We'll see if he splats. Does look like a splattable distance, though. In which case, I have made my problems worse. That wasn't splattable. Okay. Actually, that means we've solved the puzzle, more or less. With a few caveats. Let's blow this one up. The exploding lemming is this one. And then after that one's blown up, we can fix this problem. Hopefully with the minute and a half we have left, I can actually get some number of lemmings in there. All I've done is make it worse. All I've done is make it worse. How about this? We have you build over the... No, that's not going to go over the snowman. I only have 3 of these. It's not going to work. Oh, wait, no, that still works. He's not dead. Okay, cool. That actually still works. Then we bash through the snowman, and this will all work. With any luck, we'll get enough lemmings. I'm not entirely confident at this point. But we'll get more than we did last time. No splats. No splats. We still need to see if... That's not going to splat. If that didn't splat, this is not going to splat. Okay. Janky but strangely functional. How you doing, False Circus? Have to do everything cleanly? Yeah, this is not, like, the beginner level difficulty of Lemmings. Like, Lemmings isn't the hardest puzzle game, but it ramps up to requiring pretty good execution. Thanks for good luck. How you doing, JB? I feel if my lemming drop thing had worked, this would have been fine. And also if I'd panicked less and tried to do other silly things. But I'm not... Well, let's see. I'm getting a lemming approximately every 2 seconds. That's not enough lemmings. But I have better ideas about what to do next time. Especially since I can't see the damn lemming things. 40's not bad, considering how much I fucked up. I'm confident I can get, like, high 90s, though. Okay, so let's do this better. Double check which ones I'm looking at. I want Basher. So on Basher. And then we're going to dig a better slope. This is Digger. Just dig down, and hopefully they won't turn around. That looks like a steep enough slope. They're not going to be able... It's taller than them. They can't do that. Alright, good. Now a Basher here. Hopefully he stops bashing at some point. Otherwise, I need to make him into a blocker. Blocker he is. This worked. This works. Make him into floaters. If I made that pixel 1 bridge... Pixel 1... That bridge 1 pixel smaller, be screwed. Yeah, I was screwed. The panicking at the last minute didn't help. We can see that the lemming trap is working, which is good. And then we'll go back to Operation Multitask, which, with any luck, will work. One of you do this. Doesn't matter which. Alright, and then to the left of Bash's build. I don't know which Lemming's going to reach a building position earlier because of the extra bashing. I don't have to build quite as high as I think I do. But that's not great. Well, he'll turn around, so I guess I might be able to get him to build upward and outward. If I can get him to come back, I could use him again. Alright, cool, he's trapped. Sort of. Oh no! It got stuck on the edge. I'm gonna build this a little bit over. That should be fine. And I have a trick to get him to stop at the end. So he'll dig down now, and then it'll be fine. Now here's my problem. I don't know if that's... Well, you know what? We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. At this point, it's better to restart early than to mess up again. Perfect. That might actually just go over the snowman. There we go. Okay, well, some mistakes were still made. But this should work. This should work. Alright, we'll see if they splat. I need to say 50%, so I can't just use floaters. They don't splat. I think I've won it. 1 minute 50, and we can see they're all already in the right side. So, and once enough of... Actually, I could... No, I don't want to... I want to make sure I don't accidentally take out the land bridge there. We'll leave exploding to the last second for this one. Because you're not allowed to leave the level until all your lemmings are either in the building or dead. That's just how the game works. Right, you can blow up now. Unfortunately, after a blocker is assigned blocking, you can't assign them a different job. So they just have to die. And look, that probably would have been fine to do earlier, but I didn't need to. I'm under no time pressure now. So we'll get to enjoy the bouncing snowmen as they go into their fruit pudding. It's at this moment that I have won the stage. Everything else from here is gravy. Also, I hope the audio is not too loud. DOS games make this difficult, so I sort of eyeballed this one. There is one way to get a blocker out of blocking, remove the floor under them? I didn't know that. Oh, today I learned. It might be possible to save all the lemmings. I don't care enough to go back and do it. Oh boy, that's another really big one. Man, they were sadistic this year. Alright, so where's my goal here? Well, first off, I clearly need a blocker here. Or else they'll all die. Need to have a builder build that back. Need to build through that. Need to build over that. Need to dig through that. Alright, it's not that bad. There's just an awful lot of parts that could fail. You know what? I don't need to build through this. I can cut. I can use this. I forgot about the lemming that allows you to go dig downward. This might work. And if they get reflected here, I think that... Oh no, never mind. I need another blocker. This might work. I might need to bring him in a little higher. I need to bring him in a little higher. Usually not worth attempting. I can imagine like it's very much for like people who really like lemmings and want to do like challenge runs. Okay, blocker there. Yeah, I think I played like the 93 one because I could actually see what I was doing last time. Might have been too far forward. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Like, being able to see what all of the items is kind of useful, as you might be able to guess. We will see, however. I feel like that's good, and... yeah, I just want a blocker behind him. I think I can do this all with this one Lemming. I think that's still not splat. Right, next up, bashing. I have to keep looking at my laptop to remember which one's which. After bashing, we should be able to... oh, I'm gonna need to... This is fine. I just need to not mess up. Lemming speedruns are crazy. I've never... I mean, really? I guess in terms of, like, mechanical stuff you have to do, possibly. I don't think it'd make an entertaining speedrun, but... if people are enjoying it, more power to them. Yeah, I think that's fine. There we go. Almost lost him. That would have been terrible. If he turns around, I'm fucked. You mean... I decide if I'm far enough along that I can justify unblocking the other lemmings. Maybe after I build this bridge. A lot of mechanics that should optimize. I believe it. You definitely want your fast ways to beat the level, as opposed to what I'm doing. That's good. He'll be able to get in. No! Oh, I fat-fingered it. Okay. This time shall be different. Blocker here. It's a mandatory blocker. Maybe I could do the digging thing and then... the blocker. It's a classic. Indeed it is. How you doing, Fen? After time, all you're blowing up to get just the right percentage to win. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I guess I didn't consider that angle. But yeah, I wanted to play some Christmassy things, and this is one of the 3-ish things I have available. Holiday Lemmings, many of them. And then I'll put up a poll after I finish this, and we'll go from there as sort of the current plan. On Basher. And then on Builder. I have, yeah, I've got one thing I went out of my way to get. I think it should be funny. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but it should at least be funny. One of those sorts of games. Had to go to archive.org. Well, actually, I went to archive.org, couldn't find a copy there, and then I had to go to another location on the internet, find an older URL for it, and then plug that into archive.org and actually find the zip file. It's one of those sorts of things. So, there's not that many, like, there are some older Christmas games, but I don't really want to play Christmas Jetpack. There's also a 3D maze game, but I already know that doesn't work on this computer without horrible noises and crashing, because that happened once. Builder's next to Basher. And then Basher. I think once he bashes, I'm going to blow up my blocker. So I think I'll have the time. Wait, which one's explode? That one's explode. builder again, which is this one, because I built 2 exactly. And hopefully I picked the right pixel. Otherwise I have to build him back over to the left and then do this whole thing again. Looks good. At least he's stuck. Close enough. Okay, I guess we're doing it this way. Oh, that worked. Alright, all our lemmings are moving. We blow up our 2 sad blocker lemmings because they don't get to come to the party. And I think everything else from there just works. Very much, I needed to remember how lemmings worked before I started playing. It's kind of interesting when they alias into very specific pockets. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. I guess my placement must have been such they always were sort of on their stride. Because usually they get pretty strung out around each other, but this is precise. This is precision lemmings. Huh? Who would have thunk? And there we go. Victory! That took way less time than the first one. It was an easier one to plan out, honestly. 94. I'll take it. Time waits for no lemming. This looks terrifying. 90% have to be saved. Release rate 1, 4 minutes. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, no, not this. Okay, first off... so the goal is to get my lemmings to go up and around here. So like I need to go through here, block someone, climb up here, break this. I have 1 climber, so I can have a climber come over here. And no, I don't want to use a climber. I have 10 umbrellas. I don't care about that. That doesn't help me. No explosions. No explosions? Weird. And so then this one, just to be clear, is a blocker. Interesting. I guess maybe you can still use the mass explosion at the very end of the level. Is that something that works okay? It's not an instant lose the level button. Okay. I have 2 blockers. I see where I'm going to use them. A few builders and 2 bashers. 2 bashers? 4 builders, 2 bashers. And 1 digger. Ah, I see now. No, great. I think I see what I have to do. It's a little bit precise, but not the end of the world. So he comes through here, then I have him dig through the entirety of that, which does solve one of my problems. Except I missed my timing. Try again. At least I see what to do to start here. Plonk this here. Make me a climber. And then dig on down. I think it might just be make him a digger the moment he comes around. I think that's wide enough. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Then I need to cancel him out of digging. Which I guess I could do with building. Actually, I wonder what happens if I have him build out of this state. No, that's a terrible idea, because he still needs to dig through this. But I need him to not dig forever. Umbrella doesn't seem like a great choice. I could burn... Oh, I use the basher to get him out of that state. That's what I do. Actually, yeah, I use the basher to get him out of that state. Or I have someone bash through that, and he stops having problems. Bam, done. Okay. Step number 1. Then bash through that. And then block here. 90%. I need 90%. Well, that's not great, but I did need a little bit of extra height, I think. We'll see if this works. I might not have enough builder material for this. He doesn't make it over there. I screwed this up and I need to try again. But looking at it now, I think it's fine. Like, I have a plan. It's going to be close. It was close. Okay. But I see what to do. There's no part of this that is a surprise now. It's just execution. So first, make this the blocker lemming. This, you are my climber lemming. Then once I carefully time you, I'll have someone bash this and I'll just get started on the other work. There's no reason to wait. In the words of Lex Luthor, there's no time, or Batman, there's no time to waste. That looks good. Next up, you bash. Good enough. And then you bash. Then blocker. Give me some more space to work. I'm gonna wait until this last lemming comes around because I want to time this. Oh, I don't think that was better. We'll see in a minute, I guess. There's also a trick you can use to squeeze a little more horizontal out of one of these. But I think I need the opposite here. I need to squeeze more vertical. We'll see what happens. I may have screwed it up again. The thing that I have a question about that I'm really kind of worried now that I look about it is I have so many umbrellas. Alright, well that barely worked. It's very possible that I'm going to need to umbrella. Once I start him going, I need to umbrella everyone else that comes along. Make sure they don't die. After a certain point. We'll see if they splat. You know, lemmings could fall a fair distance. Just to be sure. I'm just going to give umbrellas to everybody who comes by now. Just to be sure. Alright, I think that looks good. I think that looks really good. Speed up the lemming exodus. What's up, Bunny Link? How you doing? I am almost done with this particular instance of Holiday Lemmings. I've beaten 3-ish out of the 4, unless I've miscalculated how this works. But I think I did this. I only need 90%. I have a lot left. Good odds. How many lemmings were actually in? Huh, we'll find out shortly. I think I did it. %. And now to blow up the other lemmings. It has worked out. Doing good. How about me? I'm doing good. Been a nice, kind of relaxing before holiday thing. More than enough. You have the makings of a master lemmings player. Alright, this corrosion. Number of lemmings 50. 100% need to be saved. Alright. That's not terrifying. Okay, I think... Wait, which one's which? This is a basher. This is a digger? That's a basher. What's this? Ah. That's a builder. Alright, already screwed up. But yeah, pretty chill day. Can't complain. I need diggers. Also have an option for a climber. I'm not really sure why I want a climber. Who digs... What? Huh? Okay. This is more complicated than I thought. I'm not allowed blockers. I'm not allowed blockers. I have one climber. I'm not sure how to do this. Alright, so the obvious, unfortunate first step is to make builders such that this reflects the lemmings. Oh, I see why I want a climber now. I'll have to use this one too. I think that'll save all lemmings. Good, alright. Make one a climber. So I can start doing weird stuff over here. Oh wait, I don't think I want that. That's a not splatting level. Yeah, that's not splatting. It's so weird watching lemmings do that kind of thing sometimes. So then reflect this. My plan after reflecting that. Could bash. Can I bash through the ornaments? Oh, wait. Yeah, there's no way I'm saving that, Lemming. He won't reflect. Oh, I think I see it. Okay, so what the plan here is... Can't dig through steel unless we go down half a step? Yes, that makes sense. Okay, here's the plan. We build this bridge here. We take this lemming over here. He builds this bridge here, and then climbs up here. We bash through that. We build a bridge here. Okay? And then, on his way back, I tear through the bridge here. No, wait, that doesn't work. I need him to not die. Oh, wait, hold up. When I do this, he's going to come back around up here. How do I get him to get anywhere else? I need him to, like, reflect, but this chain clearly isn't solid. I think that's what the question I have right now, is how to get my lemming to turn around. But alright, let's take the first step, because things stay in equilibrium after the first step. Well, first two steps. And then everyone's safe. Then we tell one of these lemmings to be a climber. He can fall down on this step. But I need him to turn around. So he goes over to this bulb. Also, I think means that I might not be on climbable surface. But this is still like the right set of steps to start with. And then we use our two cuts to cut like right here on the side and right here, and then they'll fall down an appropriate distance. Alright, so now we have this guy. He'll just kind of bounce indefinitely until I'm ready to have him do something else. I can bring the lemmings down, but I don't see any value in that yet. So let's watch what he does when he encounters this without. He starts climbing. He starts climbing. And then he falls off. He starts climbing, and then he falls off. Alright, well that's a problem. I can extend this, but this chain doesn't exist for the purposes of lemmings. This doesn't really exist either. I can only move one of them. If I can't, actually no, I can't even do that. I have one more bash than I think I need. Because what I want to do is get him to come down here and turn around somehow. Build one here, climb over here, and then build one here. Or I have to actually have him climb over this and then build one here. Because if you have him just walk in, he'll just chill in there forever. So like, I have the right first step, but I don't know what the like right fourth step is. And with the way this works, I don't have a lot of choices. So maybe I'll pause when I reach that point. But I don't know how to get him to turn around the way I need him to turn around. That's really the question here. Childhood memories. Yep. How you doing, Uber Nap? I like that name. Go for an Uber Christmas nap. Yeah, I played the original a bit. The Christmas ones I think were free. I may have played them once or twice, like picking up a disc at Babbage's for like $1 or something. Thank you for the follow. Unrelated person? I would say enjoy your fish, but we're not playing that. But yeah, Xmas Lemmings today. I'm actually playing this on a real Windows 98 machine. It mostly holds up my Super Nintendo, but today it helps play Lemmings. How do I get him to turn around? He's gonna climb here, which I don't want him to do. I can't have him dig down. That's a problem. He climbs higher than I think he should. And then he goes, just dies. Windows, DOS was the real... I mean, this is DOS. It's running DOS on top of Windows 98. Still got DOS involved. Hey, this ain't Windows XP. I mean, I can show it. I can demonstrate really quick. It'll be really annoying because that one note will hold forever. You can see, Windows 98. Not going to do that too long because it is really annoying. At least I can show off step 2. Step 2, we dig down here. That doesn't help me. There was... Oh. I think I see it. Okay. No, wait, maybe I don't. Okay, so here's the thing, is when you're digging the very edge of this dude does this thing, where he kind of clamps onto the red stuff and is fine digging through it. I wonder if I can do something similar on the very edge of this with my other lemming. So he'll come through here and then land, and maybe it'll work? Also, I need to make sure that that cut when I make it is further off to the right. Or further to the left than I made it there. Yeah, I don't know if they ever made like a Lemmings for Windows. There was an old website called DHTML Lemmings where someone had ported over to what at the time was called Dynamic HTML, which we now call JavaScript or just the internet in general. Which at least was kind of fun at the time. There was one time for the intern game they did at Microsoft, they did live action Lemmings, and you had a bunch of dudes who were all ready to do lemming things. You had to get them across a set of challenges, which did have like plates you could stack on things, and there was one obstacle which was the like fire thing, and we got them a super soaker. One of the lemmings a super soaker. He pumps it once, pumps it twice, and just ends up squirting us. It's a complete utter waste of time. That wasn't what I wanted, and I messed up the timing. Alright, well he's gonna die. Let's experiment. See, that's more or less what I want there. Needs to be far enough over so that the lemmings don't die. And no, that didn't work. Because it didn't cut through the bit I needed cut through. Lemmings 3D was for Windows? I don't believe it was. I have Holiday Lemmings 3D on here, which I might play after this. I was going to put a poll up. But it is definitely DOS. I've never played 3D Lemmings. So I don't really know what to expect. So that one's definitely an interesting sort of non-sequitur game. You know what? Before getting too far into this, I want to experiment to see if I can pull this off with less lemming density. The answer is no. We need to get a little bit more to the right. Yeah, see, if you're digging like half air, it kind of works. That's kind of what I need my other lemming to do. He'll come down here and dig through half air. Wiki says Lemmings 3D was a DOS game. Yep. I almost played the demo once as a kid. I downloaded it on from AOL, downloaded the demo. But I don't think I ever got around to playing it, or maybe it was incompatible with my dad's computer. I don't really remember. Just didn't end up happening. I think eventually, like, the last Lemmings thing was like a paintball game. Of all things, because people were really into paintball in the 90s. Sort of inexplicable. I'm going to cut like that, why not use the climber? I mean, in this case, I wanted to test it out. So that's the reason why I was doing the cut, because I'd already fucked up something else. I didn't want to test out the theory without going through all the other effort. But this just seems like there's one part that's going to be very precise, and everything else is fairly straightforward. We're gonna go with the cut after the climber. And he decided to leave. Didn't work because he decided not to help. Can I get him to turn around? It's worth a shot. One, two. Maybe I might still be able to pull this off. Okay, there we go. And then once he falls down, I need him to start building immediately. So this is looking good. Actually, this is looking great. Problem solved. So as long as I don't mess up and have one of them, like, cut through the wrong part of that floor, it's done. No! Okay. What did we learn here? I'm not sure we learned anything. Well, the process is correct. The execution is not. Oh, Nor? I think that's a different game. I'm pretty sure that was the sequel, was Oh No, More Lemmings. Oh Nor, More Lemmings would be even more confusing. Being sort of a binary thing. Gamer, am I actually streaming on Windows 98? Yeah! If you want, you can even reset the computer. It's one of the channel point rewards. You can see the award BIOS and all that other nonsense upon booting, hear all the floppy disk noises. It happens more often than you think. When I streamed Final Fantasy VII a couple years back, in fact, also probably the less annoying one is you can open the CD-ROM drive. That was also fun to implement. How you doing, Bully Mario? But yeah, nope, 100% Windows 98. Nope, missed it. Bashing can help me get there without clipping it. That's not a bad idea. I like that. I'm gonna try that. But yeah, real Windows 98 machine. Oh yeah, that was finished that thought. When I did Final Fantasy VII, I actually installed the second CD-ROM drive because Windows was the Windows version of that crashes horribly whenever you take out a CD-ROM. Okay, that was not close enough to the wall. So I had installed another drive so we could still open the CD-ROM drive, but one, that didn't help. Opening a different CD-ROM drive still crashes Final Fantasy VII. Two, it made it so it wouldn't post consistently. Talking to Squiggles after the fact, we think it might be because the power supply wasn't rated to have that much CD-ROM power, but I don't know. Clip more of that wall than I think. Yeah. I should definitely try to get closer to the left. In fact, you know what? If I'm gonna do it the reflect way, I should just have him come back around. Right? Because if he just comes back around, it's no harm, no foul, really. Because it costs me nothing but an extra builder I don't need. But he turns around, which is nice. And then I can use that fact to position him better I like this. This might work. Because then I can position him from the left-hand side, which is a little less space intense. We'll try it. No. Well, I'm not optimistic. No. Still a little bit too late. Maybe I need to, like, spam when I get close. Well, no, I don't want to spam because I'll eat the wrong spot. There is a bit of cheating going on with the Windows 98 machine, I will admit. Instead of having spinning IDE drives, I have a compact flash disk in the back. Which is really nice, because I can take it out if I need to move things around or copy things off, or, I don't know, make a copy. Because I'm going to do something kind of dangerous. Found out that all my backups don't work a little while ago, and so I ended up making new backups that do work, and I've tested that I could restore them to an equivalent card. So I got that going for me now. Part of that was because I was trying to... What was I trying to do? I ended up messing up my MIDI settings. And eventually I found a solution on Sony's website of all places, which was, oh yeah, just go to Windows Media Player and choose the MIDI device again. I don't think... that might have been too early. But it might not matter. That was the wrong timing. Like old school Windows too, like 2000 XP. Born in the late 90s, so you didn't get a chance to play around with that stuff. Around with 95 and 2K when they were still supported. Oh yeah. It was a crazy time. Nah, I was raised around computers. I used DOS long when I was a wee young lad. What was that, dude? You ate through that and then fell off. Seeing the sort of Windows revolution as it happened was kind of nuts. Especially because we, in our family, generally kept on the edge of computing. Because both my parents did stuff with technology. Admittedly, one of them was a geologist, so the technology he was using was frequently older and rockier. But my mom was always into desktop publishing, and so that was an area that just kind of took off like a shot in the 90s. Needing to know more about different versions, learn how various parts work, like WordPerfect. And when Word came out, it was also a big change. And I still think Word is not as good as WordPerfect 5.1 was for DOS. Like, if I ever decided I wanted to, like, do some serious writing or something, I probably would, like, go hook this machine up, or get, like, a VM and run. We'll probably run in DOSBox, honestly. Probably run WordPerfect 5.1. It's the perfect amount of giving you the latitude to control what you were doing, with the added bonus of not being annoying about formatting. Reveal codes remains the best thing ever. See, I don't know why he doesn't proc there. I feel like the clipping strategy isn't intended. I mean, I kind of agree with you, but I also don't really know what else I can do. Looking at this, I don't see a way to get him to bounce and come back down. That was Basher. I'm learning so much about Lemmings. I've already been at this for an hour. It's only 4 levels. Last year I played Jazz Jackrabbit, the Holiday Hare editions, but found out that my capture card doesn't like Jazz Jackrabbit. Thought I had a solution to it, and I don't. So we're not doing that because otherwise it's really bouncy and annoying. I'd like to because they're really good holiday games. They have great music, and I'll probably show off the issue just so people can see it. But I kind of made people nauseous last time. I don't know what the proper solution would be without the clipping. If you feel like looking it up, I would not be unhappy about a hint or two if I'm completely in the wrong direction. But for the time being, I'm still going to keep trying to make this work. Just does not want to do it. Like, he just doesn't like doing it coming from the right. And the timing is a little bit suspect. But also, it gives me so many more builders. Like... Okay, pause. So, like, consider this. I need 2 builders for this, out of the 8. I come over here, that's 1 more builder. I build this, that's another more builder, so that's 4 builders. Assuming I could find a way to turn around from here, I probably need to build 1 over here, go through here, build 1 over here to make it so we can go over to this wall. That'd be 7 builders. That makes a lot more sense as a solution, but I don't see how to get him to turn around and still land on this thing. That's the sort of linchpin here. That's not great. No, actually, that might be great. Let's see. No, that's not great. Maybe just practice. See if I can pull this off. Just in general, figure out exactly where the lemming needs to be. Nope, that was not it. He didn't even try. Didn't even try. I guess once it's actually eaten into, they're not willing to give another shot to it, are they? Like, I'm trying to figure out where... He ate into just a tiny bit of it. There's keyboard shortcuts. I really should learn them. I'm going to play more Lemmings in the future. Though while I do like Windows 98 and using this machine, there are definitely things I don't miss about this entire era. That was not it. Messing around with IRQ settings, arguing with Sound Blaster settings, having the whole thing, having your Windows, having your FAT32 just corrupt because, hey, you know what? Just kind of felt like it today. Windows 2000 and XP were a huge step up in the regard of, oh yeah, it works now, isn't that nice? So, alright, well, it might be possible that this munching thing only works if you have the extra space from the builder. Remember Windows 95 being notoriously unstable? SE was a huge improvement. Nothing was compared to XP. Yeah, moving from the old DOS stuff, though really Windows 9X doesn't actually use DOS, it's kind of a complicated relationship it has with it. A while ago, Raymond Chen, like someone asked Raymond Chen, an old-timey Microsoft person, about like what does Windows 98, 95, what have you, actually do with the DOS? The answer is not much. Ever touch ME? No. Nope. Thought about it, and then we didn't. We never ended up touching it. Like, it came out at just kind of the wrong time for us to really care much. Like, we had a Windows 98 machine that we were using as a family computer, and then my mother ended up bringing home a Windows 2000 machine for work purposes, because Microsoft gave her, loaned her one when she was pregnant. Amusingly enough, they never actually asked for it back. And so we actually had this pretty nice Windows 2000 machine with dual Pentium Pros, which was not something you saw very commonly in that era. He just ate through that part. You're not helping here. Maybe this is salvageable. But yeah, like Windows ME was kind of a last hurrah. It added some like nice things. I think like better support for USB stuff, which isn't really necessary. You can sort of, and nowadays you can kind of sort of hack your USB into it. You didn't even try. I'm missing something. Yeah, Dual Pentium Pro. It was an early revision, too, because it, again, was for testing. So it was a pretty nice computer for the time. It does amuse me that I actually got to use a machine that was vulnerable to the foof bug. Alright, so you've learned more, and there's another solution that might be more intended. I have to say, more intended is not a phrase I generally like to hear, but I am very curious. Like, I think up until a point, I'm doing the right things. So one of the right things is this. I think getting him through here is the right thing to do. I think getting him over here to bash through this is a right... Oh, I think I see what you mean, Kappa. I have an idea. Change about 50% solid, you can touch them at certain height. What? Okay, so basically I could let him climb over that and then try to have him build into the chain immediately? It's interesting. My other thought was something worse. So yeah, I think we'll give that a shot. Can't hurt. 50% solid. Yeah, you can see that now, can't you? So if I do this, he might bounce. He bounced. Okay, cool. That's the solution. And then I still have to make sure I don't eat through the wrong spots of that, but that's really not the end of the world. Yeah, chains being 50% solid is really weird. Maybe it's one of those things I would know if I had played non-Holiday Lemmings in the last 10 years. I spaced. Let's see, Windows stuff. So I actually got like USB drives working on this machine, but in doing so, it's become less stable. And if I wanted to boot consistently, I do need to remove the USB drive, which is a little bit annoying. It is nice though, because I only have like 16 gigs on the compact flash, and I have a lot of ISOs I've messed with over the years, just kind of sitting around, and so being able to move them onto a thumb drive has been useful. Not to mention, earlier this year I did a stream where I had pulled a whole bunch of ISOs of old Macromedia Director software, and played through some of that stuff just for the hell of it, and let people pick which ones. So I had like 100 some odd ISOs to pick from. So it was interesting, but very weird and silly and multimedia in those ways that the 90s were. I'm trying to remember like any of the really good ones. The best of like Switzerland was pretty silly. There was a guy who had a bunch of old photos he had taken. A guy who made kid pics, so that was kind of cool. Here's the part where I don't fuck up. Few little games. Didn't end up playing through all of them. Some weird educational stuff. Maybe you want to count less. Okay. That's pause. Alright. Here's the problem. Thanks. Okay, I got them down. That's step one. Please don't splat. Please don't splat more. I don't think any are splatting. Oh wait, no, those are gonna splat, because they're not... Oh, wait, hold up! I got lucky. I got insanely lucky. That little jutting bit saved my bacon. I think this is it. That looks good. It's a hard level. All lemmings accounted for. You rescued 100, you needed 100. Congratulations, you completed all the levels. Now back to the start. Buy Oh No More Lemmings to try 100 levels, 4 graphic styles, 6 tunes for ad-lib sound card, EGA, VGA, and handy graphic support. mouse, joystick, and keyboard support. Push left button for next level, push right button for menu. I guess that just takes us back to the start. We don't need that. We're done, Lemmings. Yeah, that one pixel. It just barely worked out. Oh no, more Lemmings. It was a great title for the time. As in, like, a great title for the game. Interesting place. Oh, no more Lemmings. Alright, thank you for the GGs. Here is the plan. I'm going to get up for a really quick stretch break. In the meantime, you guys get to enjoy the dulcet sounds of Canyon.mid. And afterwards, we're going to play a weird little adventure game, and then I'll put it to a poll what to do after. I'll be right back. Where are the RMIs? Huh. It's just traditional with these types of streams. Perfect. Just about a canyon length. Okay. Moving on to this. Freddie trims a tree. Hopefully this isn't going to be too loud. So Freddie trims a tree. I like the jittering snowflakes. Seems pretty quiet, actually. Maybe we'll turn that up real quick. It's a Windows game. I can get away with that. Oh. Hi, Freddie Fox. I was wondering if you would pay me to shovel your walk. Or, hi, I'm Freddie Fox. There are two problems I see with this idea of yours. One, you don't even have a shovel. How, may I ask, will you shovel my walk without a shovel? Well, you see, my plan is to shovel enough people's walks, borrowing from the owner of the walk, so I could buy my own shovel. So do you perhaps have a shovel? And two, my walk has already been shoveled. Why, you're right. I never noticed that before. Well, don't you have something I could do for you, do and get paid for, Miss Wolfington. I'm Miss Wolfington. Now let's see, maybe there's something you could do for me. How about decorating my tree for me? It's almost Christmas and my tree's still not up yet. There's an axe in the shed. I would tell you more about, but my limo calls me. Farewell, and when I get back, we'll see how you did. And see about what that pay you wanted. That was really loud. You've seen this plot on X videos. I don't have a tree. Hope it's not going to continue to be too loud. Freddy's coat, not a fur one. I'll take Freddy's coat. That seems like a good start. Oh, that makes us go outside. A tree. Tilted slightly to the left. A tree. Yeah, it is. Alright. Can I just leave? Is that an option? You guys have trees. I hope my sister put her tree up. Go into the shed. In one side and out the other. Let's take a ladder. Someone must have been in a hurry. And an axe. Just like she said. Yes, it is an axe on the floor. She said there'd be an axe in her shed, so it just kind of made sense. Ah, similar in size to a sled and rider. Let's see what the rider went. Oh. Perfect tree, it's beautiful. It's a tree. Life has its ups and downs. Poor fella. Just kind of got hosed there. The worst tree, it looks horrible. Well, it's a tree. I hope this kills me. Hopefully that's not obnoxiously loud when that happens. I can turn it down a bit. Got the tree. It's here now. The table decorated for Christmas. No, it's not cookies. The living room. She's been framed. Fireplace. I don't even know how I got here. Oh, that's how you get here. Let's not use the fur coat. You love this game? How you doing, Desi? It actually took some effort to go and get this game to find this game. I saw it on Moby Games and wanted to play it, but the old version is a click and play game, and yeah, I could not get it from the original website. The zip file was not archived on the archive.org. I found an older version of their website where it was archived, so I'll probably end up rehosting that somewhere or putting it on archive.org so we could find it easier. Hopefully you're doing better than yesterday. Not great as an understatement. Yeah, I know, I get it. Use the axe. I'm doing pretty good. Hung out with Snyder, chilled out. I can't use the items on things that don't take items. Just give bone to dog. He's asleep. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Alright, well, I guess that wasn't really much of an option. Guess we'll leave him alone. Let's go upstairs. There's gotta be stuff. Books. Box of little balls. Box of lights. We're making progress. We didn't know she liked to box. Okay. Well. No, I don't. It's too cold out here. Oh no, Freddie might die. Oh no, Freddie just goes the other way. Never mind. What? Physically in pain from all the stress, you say worse than yesterday. Oh, that sucks, Desi. My condolences. Second, look at odd stuff lying around the attic floor, then you're outside my inventory. It's not obvious, I'll grant you that. Oh, I thought this was the doorway to outside, given that it was blue and green, but no, that's the living room. Alright, well... let's put lights on the tree. Plug them. I'm not allowed to plug them in for some reason. Put ornaments on. The tree... oh, wait. So I'm not allowed to put another ornament on for some reason? Use the ladder. Use the ladder? It looked like there was a spot for me to click. Use the blue ladder. I can't use the blue ladder. Take it back. Oh, I did put another one on. Okay. I just didn't see it because of ladder issues. Plug it in. Alright, we're making progress. Books about money. I'm not allowed to put them in the fireplace. Can I use the books on the tree? No. Okay, I need to gain height. Blue ladder? Okay, not blue ladder. Brown ladder. And then I use this. Can I use the ladder? No, that just picks it up again. Okay. Use ornaments on ladder? Ready? Maybe stacking ladders. This is not a bad idea. And by not a bad idea, I mean generally a terrible idea. Oh, and then I can put the books on the ladder. Nope, that's not allowed. Alright, so I must be missing something. Can I mess with this? A big heavy chair, the living room itself, fireplace. I'm definitely missing something. Because, like, we have the dog bone here. We haven't done anything with the dog bone. And I think if we put these back in my inventory, there's not a lot of inventory space left. Love the clicky noise. Chop tree again? No. Put the dog bone on the tree. There's only 3 rooms you could possibly go in, so I don't really know how I'm missing something. Tough level, thanks. Did have some issues earlier. Dem bones, dem juicy bones. Dog do not deserve... He's asleep. Give him books about money. Oh, a box of... My inventory's reshuffled itself. That's weird. Tchaikovsky. Need to read about trees? I mean, we can only read about money. Put on his fur coat. Looks like the Dark Souls of point games. How you doing, Dale? Let's just chop down more random trees.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. I found a way to die. We get to do this again, complete with the really loud noise. I guess not really loud noise. I'm gonna chop down more trees and see if they kill me. Like, I want to know. Pick up that ladder. Pick up warmer. And then we're going to go immediately and chop that other tree. Oh, actually, you know, I never checked if we could go where the sled was coming from. No, we can't go where the sled is coming from. Also, look at that beautiful gradient up there. Okay, chop this tree down. Intriguing. I guess it didn't matter. There were two different trees I could chop down. Why don't I chop down a more differenter tree? More Tchaikovsky in the shed. It's a good way to go. Tchaikovsky is good music. I even saw the Nutcracker a little while ago. It was quite enjoyable. Not usually my thing, but you know. Alright, I'm not allowed to chop down non-gag trees at this point in time. Good to know. How's I chop the... Yeah, nothing happened. It wouldn't let me do it. Which I guess kind of makes sense. As long as you choose a tree, it's probably fine. Stairs to the attic. It's up. Not really sure what I want to do with the books. Okay, and then I can go get all the other stuff. Tiny ladder. So now I've got all of the things that I can think of. This takes us outside. This goes to the living room. Is there any other, like, space? Can we leave the living room? Is there another door somehow? No. Can I put the blue ladder down? No. I can put the brown ladder down. I still think this is probably the right set of steps. Put the lights on. That seems reasonable. Oh, right. And now with those in the way, I can't actually see the socket, so I can't turn them on. Then we put these, put the ornaments on. 1, 2. There's no other place to put ornaments on the tree. Maybe use the ornaments on the ladder? Can't convince Fred. No, I don't want you to pick up the ladder again, Freddy. Tiny ladder on top. But maybe what I need to do is put the books down first. Can I put the books about money down somewhere? No. Money down! Let's see. I guess we could try annoying the dog. Not really sure what value there is, but he's the only other object in this game that makes any sort of sense to bug. He does not need money. Books about money. Like I'm missing like one crucial step somewhere. It's also interesting my inventory like reshuffles itself every time I go through a door, it seems. Plunk that down too. Blue ladder. No. What if... No, none of that seems applicable. I'd like to burn them, but I can't do that. Can I take the portrait? Good question. No, I cannot. You can only pick up things if there's like a pick up icon for the cursor. Can't use the axe on that. Could burn the box. Put the box on the ladder. I'd like to move Freddy to be somewhere else. Put the books on top of the ladder. That was my initial thought, but... It's very possible that because Freddy's stuck right there, I can't do it because Freddy's in the way. Not really sure how to get Freddy out of the way. He's less in the way now. There, Freddy was just in the way and being annoying. Do I need to put more stuff on top of that? Blue ladder. Freddy, blue ladder. Chop down the blue ladder. So I'll pick up the books about money. Oh wait, hold on. I can get him to move somewhere else by leaving the room. Where's the... exit of the room. There's a way to gotta be a way to get out of this room. No, it won't let me out of the room with the book with the stuff stacked, will it? Actually, I don't know if I can get out of the room now. That's a problem. Maybe the game's decided I should stay in this room forever. Or maybe the problem is because I selected an item I can no longer leave. I swear using the oh, there it is, finger cursor. Okay, so I can put the books about money on. Right, so finger cursor to leave the room. Okay, this might work. Back into the room. Put the books on top of the blue ladder. This world record pace? Probably not. It does help that I restarted at one point. Okay, can I use them with... I can't even acknowledge that there's something on top of the blue ladder. Okay, maybe the bone? Alright. So, none of that works. Oh, there's a foot there now. Uh-oh. Oh no, I killed him again. Mistakes were made. What's up, Mixter? How you doing? Your ladder climb books thing seems very safe. Oh, it was. It was beautifully safe for all of half a second. Alright, let's try this again, perhaps with less dumbness. I'm not entirely sure that's possible, but we'll try. Very hungry. Don't blame you. It's a good time of year to be hungry. I had a salad today. It was okay. Don't know what I'll do tomorrow. Might eat on the plane. Looked into it, went and checked in today, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I don't think that's the seat I picked when I bought the ticket. So I got an upgrade to first class, which is nice. That's really loud. Debating on ordering something? Good call. Yeah, I'm very curious about the dog too, Desi. I don't know what I can really do with the dog, and the fact that they have the bones here screams there's a puzzle here. But at least I think we can try to see... We'll get all the other stuff, and then we'll try something different. Also, I guess we could see if there's another view from the attic. I do not believe so. The dog is her husband. A crack in the floor above the dog? You have a point. Well, this has taken an oddly dark turn. What? Well, it was the right thing to do. Kind of. The stairs lead straight there. Where's her bedroom? I mean, he was invited into her house. He's not just gonna randomly wander into her bedroom, I guess. I keep finding new and innovative ways to die. Those definitely do seem like minecart tracks, and the interesting thing about those is that there is a spot where it does seem like it's possible that you could go that way, or at least end up on some sort of tracked thing. Sleeps with her husband on the floor. Oh, there's nothing in here to steal. Never mind. Take the coat. So, here's the thing. They have these Calvin and Hobbes-esque tracks here, which makes me think that there's some way to actually go, like, sledding, which will probably kill me. Is there a way to save my game? I'm getting tired of redoing everything all the time. Let's see, how to start, objects, picking up objects, selecting objects. No, that's not it. Shortcut keys. F2 goes back, pause the game, exits, toggle sound and music. Don't care about any of that. Nope, no help. cliffhanger. Still amused by that. Maybe get the dog to go down the hole so I have something comfortable to land on? Let's do some tree stuff we know how to do. Put the lights on. Just make a save state. If only, Desi. If only. If only. Okay, I want to try something. I can't put the blue ladder down. I can put the brown ladder down. Then I can get on the brown ladder. Which isn't terribly safe, is what we've learned. None of the ladders are safe. Alright, let's go mess with the dog. Seems more fun. He's asleep. You think the axing I was doing would have woken him up. But apparently not. Can't use bone on that. Can't use ladder on that. Can use box. Aha, I think I see where we're going with this. Maybe I don't see where we're going with this. Blue ladder to land on? Maybe. We'll try messing with the box. I need space. Replace more baubles from atop the ladder. I mean, I think I'll probably just fall off and die again if I try it that way, but why not? Like that? No. Okay, it's not very tall. Put up another one.
Uh-oh.
I see the problem now. I tried to click on the right side of things. I might be able to do that on the other side. So there might be two places I can place the ladder, so as long as I don't overreach, I should be okay. That's my theory for the time being. Can't prove it, but that's my theory. Two sides, four heights, yes. So like there's actually impetus here. Did I not grab the other stuff? Oh, I guess I didn't go in the basement. Make sure ornaments and box of lights. Okay. Leaning in too far to the right. Too far on high places is bad. It is indeed not the best of plans. We're learning here. Ow. How much do you want to bet he gets stiffed on payment, too? Like, I just bet things are not going to work out for Freddie here. Okay. Put box of lights. I like the animation for putting on the lights on the tree. If only it worked that way in real life. Okay, can I put this? Yes! I can. Okay, cool. That's not what I meant to do, but also it helps fix the sorting issue. On the thing. Put the ornament on the tree. Get off the thing. Put the blue ladder on. Put the blue ladder on. No, I didn't want to steal it. It's a very narrow window. Or foot. Put the ornament on the tree. Get off the tree. Put the books on the stack. Jump back up. Dude's got hops. You think that he wouldn't die from such a short fall? Given he could apparently has like a 4-foot vertical leap. Okay. Wait, no, I need to get on the tree first. This is... Well, you know what? Let's go from the top then. Why not? Jump to top. Place ornament on. Jump off. Get books. Apparently I grabbed the blue ladder too, but that wasn't what I meant to do. Don't know. She has a limo. I mean, her limo was calling her. Presumably that means that, that she, like, called a limo or summoned a limo. Rather than necessarily is a limo driver. But who knows? Okay. Cool. We've managed to get the dog to come with us. What? Dog just runs into the tree and gets covered in glass. Brilliant. Okay, well, we learned something about the order of operations. And no, I didn't lasso the lights. I don't have a tree. Like I said, I helped my sister do her tree stuff. Didn't use the bone fast enough. Oh, valid point. I do think this time I'm going to try the box to see what the box does when using it to fall into the basement. First, before, because I think that like there's the star is in there. I got boned. Okay, up the stairs. Come on, Freddie. I believe in you this time. Okay, get the dog bone. Get this. Axe the floor. Realize somewhat disconcertingly I'm standing on top of the thing. Box of lights. Plug it in. I'm still kind of hoping this works. Put the box lights in there. Well, I'm not dead. Please, after all of this, don't actually have the game freeze on me. Guess I shouldn't have tried to click on the ring. It's stuck. Let's try again. Okay, so what have we learned? Well, I also don't really know what the ring is for. Like, it might not actually be part of the puzzle. Like, maybe after, or maybe I need to deal with the dog first. Like, maybe there's just like some order of operations thing where the guy just didn't assume that you'd ever do things in this order. It's not unreasonable for a, you know, amateur-made little click-and-play adventure game, especially for like Christmas stuff. How about not plugging in the lights until later? I plugged them in mostly because I needed the surface, like I needed to be able to see the spot to plug the lights in. I could avoid plugging in the lights until after the ornaments. That's not a bad idea. But also might just break the game. But we got the ornaments. Oh, I need to go down and get the blue ladder. Get the bone. Or plug in ornaments after star. I like the thoughts here. We'll try some things. Click here. Oop. Get back down. This is a bit tedious, I will be honest. I will say the tree looks a lot nicer having done it this way. Put shoe on head. No, it looks pretty much the same, actually. Oop. Oh, wait. Well, we'll start from the top. Wait, no, we won't. Start from the bottom. This is doing the 12 Days of Christmas thing. Do have to confess, there's a parody of which I really do enjoy. The Veggie Tales 12 Polish Christmas dishes I bring to the party. Doesn't get that far. I think it ends at 7 with steamed prunes. But it's still an enjoyable little silly yarn. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see about trying to trick the dog first. Aha! Dog has been assuaged. Alright, cool. I'm back! Perfect timing, I just finished decorating your tree. The tree looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm very much impressed. And for such a wonderful job, I've decided to give you a present. Really? Oh boy, oh boy! A fruitcake? Yes, I knew you'd be delighted. I wish I could have gotten you something even better, but... Oh, that's okay. I'll keep this to remember you by. Merry Christmas! I guess we can call that a victory. It was definitely just get to the dog first. Still wonder what the deal with the basement was now. Do I still have that open somewhere? Let me see. Internet Archive. Didn't see that coming. Phillips Williams. It's all Williams all the way down. I didn't touch anything and it just did that. That was incredibly loud. Oh my. That's what I wanted here. Wanted to see something about how this worked. It was a short game. Oh, this was free and not a $60. Oh, it was completely free. Get a better ending with this. Maybe. I'm happy to give this more of a try. Still, their website was still up in 2002, but it went down in 2003. Something of a bummer. There is a thing at the bottom that says if you're having trouble. Yeah, secret tips you've downloaded and can't beat it. Try chopping down trees. Time does not pass on its own. There's no way to wake the dog up. You have to use all the balls to finish decorating the trees. There are 3 levels in the game. Try chopping down different trees. Each tree will have different results. Some trees may not be chopped down if you already have one in the living room. It takes a stack of 3 items to put the highest ball in the tree. Definitely read the help file. There is a hint much better than any of these hidden in it somewhere. Alright. Help file. The cursor. Drop cursor, pick up cursor, walk cursor, flat hand. Okay, those are all things. I guess, what was the trick with these? They're usually an index. It used to be things like a search. Alright, so cool, we can see this. Philip's address for money. Sending Philip money. More about the authors making this game. So, how to start, play the game, easy enough. Objects. I think we've learned about those there. Inventory, using objects. We figured that out. The cursors, we learned about the cursors. Shortcut keys, none of these were useful. Oh, click and play forces me to have these. Let's see. Click and Play is a construction kit I made this game on. It's a great game maker made by Maxis. I didn't know they made it. I urge you to get it. Here are some things that come with it. An easy-to-use level editor. Here you place objects and tell them how to move. An event editor. This is for telling the computer things like a ball will bounce if it hits the edge of a screen. A drawing program. It's fairly good, but it has some problems. Lots of games. A lot of games that were made on Click and Play. Libraries. Libraries of sound, music, and graphics. These might not be all on your Click and Play because I have the CD-ROM version 1.1y. Click and Play was made for making arcade sort of games, but it can be used for making games like this. making of this game. Made this game in Click and Play. This game was made only for fun, and I don't want any money from it. It's freeware! I want you to get Click and Play. Author Philip Williams. I thought of this game through the graphics put together. Now who's going to play my game? Matthew Williams helped me a lot in the event editor. Seth Williams gave him good ideas. This game was made mostly by Philip, who owns Click and Play. Matthew helped and owns the computer. Matthew wrote this. Seth is the official giver of comments person, sending Philip money. Freeware, so if you want to send me something, but looking, I'll give you a hint. Oh, okay. You sure you want to know? Okay. Click here to find the first hint. You have to figure out how to read it. What do you mean click here? Philip's daddy's email address is this. This is clearly, like, not in English. Looks like it's Greek. Alright, let's see if we can translate Greek. Philip's address, we can snoop on it? Yeah. Even on board? Probably not. No relation. Robin Williams did the art. Absolutely no relation. Oh, wait. Oh, of course. Go to the basement. You can read some amount of Greek, can't you, Desi? I do see the word basement. Wait, upon the something with the something... Okay. Upon the stoop? It's English with Greek letters. Go to the basement. With the axe? Upon the floor with the axe. Okay, that's good. I like that. Something... The empty box. See box. There's still more to this. The... yet... The box. Oh, place. Place the empty... something box. Then... Yet... Then get into the box. Okay, well, we'll try that then. I think we did this before, but things didn't go so hot for us. Yeah, I think that all makes sense. Let's give it a shot. Having at least beaten the game now, I feel more confident. Well, you know, or not. Hopefully it doesn't freeze the game. Yeah, that's the part I'm worried about. I was going to take that to Google Translate. It's probably for the best that I didn't, in retrospect. Because it wouldn't have done anything. That's what I did before Crash, but it's possible I didn't do it right. So bear with me. It was definitely more fun to figure out together. Absolutely. I like some good collaborative puzzle solving. Okay. Oh, wait, I need to empty the box first. Nope. Well, at least it doesn't die when you go outside. Small favors. Okay. Use the lights on the tree. Plug the lights in at least. Okay. Then axe it. Box it. Traverse. Maybe we wait until he's feeling better? I think that might have been it. Yeah, I clicked too early, so he wasn't able to move yet. It's a ring. I wonder if Miss Wolfington lost it. I'll have to take it to her. As Freddie slides the ring on his finger, he is unaware of the engraving on it. Grants you one wish. What? How? Now I just wish I could get out. Well, I still have the ring on my finger. Oh my, what happened? I was just thinking about getting out, and here I am. I'm willing to bet that was one of Seth's ideas. Alright, well, let's see if we get a better ending now that we still have our bling on. Alright, here we go. It's ornamentation time. I could see people having fun with this as a speedboard thing. I'm actually in the, like, adventure game speedrunner Discord. Not because I actually, like, want to speedrun adventure games, but because at least people discuss adventure games there sometimes. And I do like seeing what people are doing with Sierra games. But I think at certain times they've done, like, I don't know, monthly challenges where you see how well you can do on a specific game or something. And I could see this being a decent little challenge for it. Alright, tear it down. Bring it back up. Why'd I do that? I don't actually want all of those things up there yet. There we go. Hop on box. Careful about my ornament placement. Apply shoe to head. Yeah, I do like how it has the ring on it now. That is a nice touch. I would have assumed I lost it after the wish if it hadn't still been on the finger of the icon. Alright. Alright, boom. Wasn't gonna forget this time. I'm back! Perfect timing. I just finished decorating your tree. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I found this ring below your, sitting on the ground. I thought you might have lost it. No, but it would look good on me. As Miss Wolfington slides the ring on her finger, she is unaware just as unaware as Freddie was about the words engraved on the ring, and its power to grant each person who wears it one wish. The tree looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm very impressed. And for such a wonderful job you did, I've decided to give you this present. Really? Oh boy, oh boy. A fruitcake? Yes! I knew you'd be delighted. I wish I could have gotten you something even better, but... What happened? I don't know, but my fruitcake seems to have turned into a shovel! Well, I suppose you can have the shovel instead of a fruitcake. Sorry that you lost your fruitcake. You mean I can keep the shovel? This will be the best Christmas I've ever had. I can't wait to start shoveling. Merry Christmas! Enjoy your shovel. Alright, that was totally worth going back for a second lap. Yeah, this was excellent. Truly a wonderful little game made by a family who was just clearly having some fun with it. Absolutely having fun with it. See, did they make anything else? You do have to wonder, whatever happened to Philip Williams? He made one game. You know, maybe he made it into the games industry. Kind of stopped updating their website after 2001. So I guess he's probably not still working on click and play stuff. One game. No, this is the game on the website. There's a tab up there that says game. And it's Freddie Trims a Tree. That's it. There's the one game. Actually, I have this open here. I wonder. Maybe I have to go put the credits on Moby Games. Because no one actually has done that yet. We'll see. Alright. Yes. So, here, I still have some time. Since tomorrow's a pretty easy day, all I need to do is pretty much get up, pack some things, and head to the airport. And I don't need to do that. Don't need to be there until about 3. At least I think it's 3. Let me double check. I don't want to miss my flight. Boarding pass. Yep, boards at 2:22. So I need to be there a bit before 3, but still not that much before 3. So I'm going to do a poll. We're going to commit democracy here. I have 3 options. 3 reasonable options. What do more Xmas Lemmings 2D 3D Xmas Lemmings. Jazz. Jackrabbit. Bad capture. Alright, there you go. And I will note, full disclosure. In fact, I can even show it to you now. I think that there won't be any problems doing that. The capture for that is a little bit obnoxious. So you can decide how bad it is right now. It does that. It beeps. Just as a demonstration, like it goes through this fine, whatever. You start a new game, and then once you get into the game, just something about the mode it's in terms of like graphic stuff, it just does this, which is just kind of unfortunate. Oh, oops. No, don't kill me, dog. So, like, you'll see it, like, start to bounce up and down. I've had this happen with other DOS games, but, I've been able to fix it in the past. But this one, I am not able to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. It just gets kind of bad. Yeah, the jitter's not great. The old capture way didn't have this problem when I did this the first time I did this, because I was capturing as video. I'm catching VGA now, and so it's using like a weird mode and isn't like drawn down to 240p. So, more of just giving us music until democracy is over. Let's see how democracy is doing. Well, it's a good thing it's a tie right now. So I can actually make a choice. But it's always a tie, I feel like. Like, every time I do a poll, it usually ends up tied between two things. But yeah, the capture is not fun. It's really unfortunate because these are fun games that have good music. It's even doing weird stuff on my side.
What are you doing?
Maybe just not a very stable VGA. So, alright. It's a shame, I know. Alright, well, given the options and that there was a tie, I guess I'll do my pick, which is the 3D Lemmings. Between the two of those. YouTube shake correction. I don't think it's going to work right now. What's up, Max? Where did I leave them? Oh, here they are. Holiday Lemmings. I have all the Lemmings. Hopefully this works without jitter. I didn't test this either, now I think about it. Look at those beautiful pre-rendered gears. We'll see if this gets worse. But it's Lemmings. It should be like a standard rendering size. They're not going to be doing weird stuff to do fast scrolling. I guess I also probably need to adjust the sound back up because I had to bring it down a little bit for Jazz Jackrabbit. Now that seems about right. You know, once something actually starts. Oh yeah, it does that. That is physically painful to look at for me. Hopefully it's not terrible for you. But then you fix it by doing this, and then Lemmings come back. Real Windows 98, everybody. Lemmings 3D. He's suffering for his art. Oh, please don't do it again. Okay, is something happening? My projector is grinding. That's not good. Oh, yeah, it's doing it again. So Alt-Tab back out. Alt-Tab back in. See? Lemmings 3D. I hope I don't do that every time there's a transition. Alright, this is looking good. I can play the Snowy Islands. Big money, no whammies. Looking good so far. Alright, enter to preview. That seems like an important thing. Yep. Maybe I should add an epilepsy warning. Okay, it's spinning around. Number of Lemmings 80, 72 to be saved. I have 4 minutes. Release rate's fairly high. Continue? What the fuck is this? 3D Lemmings! Look at him spinning his head. I don't actually know what's going... How do I move? Okay, I can zoom out with this. I rotate. I don't know how to zoom back in. Okay, I can rotate both directions. I can't move with WASD. I can just rotate with A and S. So like, nope. I think my lemmings are walking off into nowhere. This is a little bit of a problem. I don't even know where they're trying to go. Probably up there to the shed. Can I go that way? No. Oh, right. Okay, so if I rotate... Ah, okay. This is a really awkward 3D setup, but I understand what I'm looking at now. Alright, well, this is a blocker type, I think. So I have a blocker... No, that's... Oh, I think these turn directions. Let's see. Turn that. Nope. Back. Go forward.
Okay.
What? Alright, so this makes them turn backwards. That made me turn backwards. Where the hell am I? Ah! Okay, that's what that does. It makes it so you have lemming view. And then this pushes a lemmings in a direction. So that seems like an improvement. This is one of the most awkward interfaces I think I've ever used for something. I wish I could go backwards with a key. Okay, so my lemmings are exploding. That happens. I don't even know where I'm supposed to take them. Is this where I want to go? But it's up. Ah! These do not do the same thing as the turn this way does. Let's go. No, wait, I don't want that. Know what lemmings is? What are these transitions? I don't know what to say about those. The arrow highlights a lemming, so your next command applies to that one. The lemming face puts you in the POV. There are also 4 cameras. Oh. Y'all know more about this than I do. Probably useful if you know where you're trying to take your lemmings. Wait, are they dying? Is that a thing that's happening? Oh. Those are probably... Maybe this is not the best way to start playing 3D Lemmings. Is that the camera up there? No, rotate. No. Okay, so... Here's the problem. Oh, yeah, they're dying. Okay, well... That's bashing. Build? Can you build over this? Okay. That seems to be an improvement. Oh, I think I see. Need to turn that way. And then build! Come on, you can do it. You can get up there. Or you can't. I don't think you're very good at what you do, Lemmings.
Okay.
Build better. You played... Usually start points of interest. Played full 3D Lemmings back in high school. Okay.
Camera 2. Camera 3. Camera 4. Camera 1.
Does make sense. I guess my initial plan just doesn't work. Just what if I started from like right here instead? I want to beat at least one level of this. Alright, where's the like nuke at everything button? Nuke? That's good enough. Mistakes were made. Oh no, it's gonna do that thing again. It's not doing that thing again. It's doing that thing again. Pause, please. Give me a minute to, like, adjust my expectations, Lemmings. Okay, so, issues. I want them to not die, and there are trees in the way. Okay. So I think I want to make this guy. Is there another button to oh god, that's so irritating. The animations are so fast.
Okay.
That way. Okay. Progress. And we go over here. And I want him.
Okay.
Tell people to go that way.
Builder.
I want you to build over this nonsense. Alright, things are coming together. And you are going to instruct people. Be somewhere else. Oh no, oh, I see my other problem. I need to be on this tile. Trying to make my lemmings explode. Clicking the nuke twice. I'm clicking the nuke many times. Now whatever, we'll just speed it up. Actually, escape? Okay, cool. I can retry without going out to the god-awful transition. This is good. Okay. I got this. I got this. Send him that way. Then you... So I think builders can take them all the way over 2 tiles. And I have you build. Interesting. That's not exactly where I wanted him to do that, but, you know, it might work out. It might work out. It worked out. Okay, cool. Get over here. Convince people to turn. What? No! What? Okay. Alright, well, I think I succeeded. It does appear that lemmings are going to the right place. I lost a few, but we all knew they weren't all gonna survive. Oh, I should increase the rate, I guess. What? I ran out of time. Alright, well, I'll tab again. I can tell you right now, I'm not playing the entirety of this. Of 3D Lemmings. Good. Okay. Pause is important so I can get to the locations I need to get to. They weren't going in fast enough. Needs optimized movement. I think the issue was I didn't increase the rate of lemmings early enough. Like, that was the biggest issue, was that I just didn't increase the rate of lemmings. Kind of forgot this is an option. Once you get everything set up, or at least feel confident that you have things set up, you should, of course, start rapidly increasing the rate of lemmings. Alright. Off to the next location. Turner. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Basher. Builder. Okay. Cool. And then if some lemmings wander off, it's not a big deal. I think this works. Okay. Yeah, if we lose a couple, it's fine. We've now increased the rate of lemmings. So we should see a bunch there, and they all end up in town. Except they haven't blown up. So I guess we just have to kind of like wait it out, I guess. I don't know. The nuke thing wasn't working. Oh, no. I rescued enough! Hooray! Yes, 3D Lemmings. It's not as good as 2D Lemmings. I think a top-down approach would be really nice. But here we are. Alright, so it just does that. That's what it does. It's not good. Okay. Cool. Where are we? What's going on? So we have this spot where the lemmings drop from. There's a wall behind me. How... can I... What is even... Ah! So this is just like turn.
1. Camera 2.
It seems easier than the last one. What's going on here? I have a lot of turners.
Turner. Okay. Okay.
Tell people to go that way. This works. Then they go into this. Aesthetic game. That's one way of putting it.
Okay.
Aesthetic is a phrase you could use. Why don't I... SS, okay. I think I'm embedded in a wall. Okay, and then...
Okay.
People turn that way?
Okay.
I guess I want to come over... I want to go over here. It won't let me. I'm stuck in a wall.
Camera.
Probably because it's camera 2.
1.
Okay, so where am I now? Where are my lemmings now? Which one am I looking at? Oh, God. Okay, I'm looking this way. There's our lemmings. I want them to get out of this area. I guess I need to get them to move through here.
Okay. Okay.
Ah!
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this is progress of a sort.
Okay.
Tell them to go that way. It's without a doubt one of the most awkward 3D interfaces. Also, I can't move... Okay, what other buttons do I have? I want to see what's on the other side of this.
Camera 3.
Okay, camera 3 still... Okay, I can move from camera 3. Alright, that's cool. I can actually move. That's good. There are too many things blocking my lemmings. Ugh. Try first-person view? Okay. Where's first-person view? I thought it was this lemming.
Okay.
Alright, well that's a first-person view. So then I get punted back. And into this indefinitely. Alright, well this sucks. Maybe I don't... Can I follow that lemming? This lemming. No, that lemming. This one. There's a lemming in front of him. Oh, no, the other lemming. Easy level, he says. Well, you know what? In all honesty, this sucks. I suspect I need to know the keyword shortcuts better, but like this is really hard to navigate the 3D space of, so I can't even really tell what I'm doing. What I don't understand is why there isn't like a top-down view. I feel like, given this kind of grid nature of the game, a top-down view would work really well. The camera is definitely my enemy. I think if I'd gotten this as a demo for 3D Lemmings, I wouldn't want to play more 3D Lemmings, in all honesty. Even minus the weird transitions. So, I guess more regular Lemmings? Because honestly, this is killing me. I'm not enjoying this. What is this bar? Like Lemmings saved?
Let's go.
I don't even know how to get out of this. Free me from my purgatory. Escape just reloads it. There are times in the full game where you need to navigate your way through 3D structures. Top-down wouldn't work for that. I mean, that's fair, but like a top-down view would be really nice for planning things out. I get like navigating in internal 3D structures could be kind of cool. But still, double-click the nuke.
Camera 2.
I don't know why the nuke. Maybe hold? Click and hold? It doesn't seem to want to go off. Alright, well, let's just speed it up while we're waiting. At least I can use that to maybe exit out later. But yeah, the nuke just does not want to work. Why you no bomb? I know! I can see why the series didn't continue after this, in this form. It was cool to beat a level, but honestly, this just strikes me as incredibly frustrating, especially because like
Oh no.
the nice thing about regular Lemmings is there's something of a like a curve, you learn how it works. And here, I cannot for the life of me figure out how it works.
Bye-bye.
No, do you copy? I do copy. How you doing, Fries? Thank you for using this Clockwork Games product. Goodbye, Clockwork Games. Possibly forever. Oh, read me. This probably would have been smart, wouldn't it? You may not use Smart Drive. Don't use it. Just don't even try. Game controls. Cyberman only? A Cyberman control... What is Cyberman? It is mutually exclusive with the mouse. Oh, it's some sort of joystick. Okay, that makes sense. That would actually be a lot easier to deal with. Ugh. Full game has a tutorial. Yeah, exactly. It has an awful lot of ways of teaching you how to do things. Like, the first Lemmings game had a really nice, like, learning curve throughout the first set. Alright, well. Let's play the other Christmas Lemmings. Why not? Because Jazz Jackrabbit ain't working, I don't have anything else prepared. That's why it is exactly mostly Lemmings. There was one thing that wasn't Lemmings, and you may have missed it, Fries. But it was totally worth playing. Okay, Jingle Lemmings, 50 Lemmings, 50%, slow rate of release. Alright. See, this is a lot kinder of a level. Like, this is literally... Oh, that's a basher. Okay, I can't see the icons, but, like, this is, like, the first level of Lemmings, more or less. Game wants to teach us suicide is bad. Valid point. Yeah, the first one and, like, the 91 one was really hard. I had to sit down and plan. This is quite literally use one item on one Lemming and you're done. See? Nice, gentle learning curves. So gentle. So gentle, in fact. Okay. Maybe there's more than 4 levels, though. So, wow, you saved every Lemming. Totally excellent. Level 2 with Mr. Lemming. 87? What an odd number. Oh, yeah, and it's still doing the cutting off the left side of the thing. I'm not dealing with that today. This strikes me as familiar. Okay, which one is this? This is a climber. So I really want a basher, but I don't have one. Definitely... Wait, what? Isn't this trivial? Like, I just have them dig down? Yes, I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait. I see the problem now. Let's see. Where's the nuke button? Pause. Look, nuke works here. 2D Lemmings can make explosions happen. Okay, so the problem there is that they will fall horribly and everyone will die. My options here, I have 5 climbers, 5 umbrellas, 5 blockers, 5 builders. I think, looking at this, I think this is the solution. Lemmings could fall pretty far. No, they can't fall that far. I think I know what to do. No miners, no miners. Yeah, this one will go splat, though. Yeah. So, I think I see what to do. Can't imagine the lag nuke 3D Lemmings would cause. It would probably be pretty bad. Okay, here's the new plan. First, climber. We climb over. He digs down. Comes back... Okay, I think I can still do this. So climber him up. I don't think he needs... He's an athlete now, because he has an umbrella. Oh, I only have 1 dig down. Okay. I also kind of want to know if that makes the lemming catch fire. It doesn't. Okay. I can't get the other lemmings up past this point, so that doesn't help me. I only have one digger. My initial plan was required 2 diggers, so this isn't going to work. Or does it? It could work. No, is that Basher? I have no Bashers either. Okay. So, what am I doing? What I really need to do is build up such that they don't fall off, but not build up so that they can't turn around. Let me restart one more time, because it's fun to blow up lemmings. So I have 1 digger, no miners, no bashers, some blockers, some builders, some blockers, some exploders. I still think starting this way makes sense. I want two climbers. Let's go with 2 climbers. Here's the idea. I think. Is we'll have them dig over here. And then hopefully one of them will turn around. Otherwise I need a blocker. And yeah, we'll just have these guys build over the top of this, maybe? I could probably do the same thing with blockers elsewhere. He's gonna die. Here, we'll make it so he won't die. Or he'll do that. Okay, well, try again. We have plenty of opportunity to create athletes. And I hope blowing that up doesn't prevent us from being able to get inside the house. So I really need... It might take too long. Alright, 1 more athlete. You. Okay, here's the plan. We're then going to use our builder stuff to build up... Oh, that one came back. Oh, good for him. To build up such that the fall down will not murder them. That's the plan now. We have 5 builders. Okay. Mistakes were made. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay. New plan. You are a preordained lemming. You are going to be awesome in life. Game's a lot harder when your powers aren't labeled. It really is. It's an argument for playing like one of the later ones instead of the earlier ones, but I recall playing the later ones a few Christmas things ago, maybe. Or last one. Because last Christmas stream, I did Christmas Lemmings, and I did the 2 Jazz Jackrabbits, and then some number of Christmas Lemmings, and I got stuck at a point. I think you'll do well as a climber, friend. That's builder, blocker, block, no, block. Oh, you. Okay. Now, another athlete friend, followed by a more differenter athlete friend. Remember that this is building, this is exploding. It's an important difference. Okay, and then you block. Which, I'll be completely honest, is mostly a time optimization. I feel like this should do. Unless those lights happen to have surface area, in which case I'm host. And suddenly I realize a problem with my plan. I need to still get them over the... Seriously? No. Okay. I don't know how I'll be able to do this with 2. I think I need 3 to get them over that. Guess I should also make sure that that explosion wouldn't take them out. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Alright, I have a more differenter, more nutsy idea. We'll see if it works. Here's my new idea. I'm gonna eat through this spike. I think that if I'm eating through the spike, I also need to worry about pinging people. I do need to still send someone backwards, but still. We'll see if this works. It's definitely a weirder idea. Eat through the spike, that reduces the amount of... Well, but then the height's still terrible. Yeah, okay, that's the problem with that plan. Because, like, I don't know exactly how far lemmings can fall, but I don't think it's very much. So I want to, like, come over here so I can dig down properly and avoid that issue. Why do we need climbers? Because if I dig down straight here, they'll start falling down and dying. So I'm using climbers to keep them out until I'm ready. At least that's my current working theory. Can't a blocker do that just as well? Fair point. Fair point. And that actually would reduce the difficulty of this a little bit, because then I wouldn't be dealing with having to climb the spike. Yeah, okay, that's fair. So basically what I would probably do is just drop like a blocker, get like some number of these dudes to the left here, drop a blocker here, and then, yeah, that would work better. Yep. A lot less risky, too, because I don't need to allocate so many builders to trying to get over the top of this, and if I fail, it sucks. Yes, I know. Lemmings just don't have very convenient lives. Blocker. Okay. I want, like, 3 over here. I think 3 is the right number. Boop. And then, because they're all close together, I don't think it should be too... That's not the right one, Pat. Let's pause. And now, because those are all coming down, I don't need to worry about umbrellas. In fact, it'll even make it a nicer little, like, jaunt downwards, because this will probably take off a bit of the corner there. This is blocker, because I've already burned one. Because I need to prevent at least one of the lemmings from going that way. Builder. I think this will just work out. And I'll nuke that one, and we'll be done. Definitely did not think my allocation correctly that time. Increase the lemmings. Also, nice fact, I'm not in any danger of running out of builder stuff now. Alright, that looks good. This is explosions. Explode you. Make sure that this isn't going to, like, block me out first. That's the other thing I want to make sure. I need to builder over it. That's fine. Perfect. This should work out fine. No splattage. But just for the hell of it, you guys get umbrellas. And you guys get umbrellas. And you guys can climb. It doesn't matter, because you're going to go right in the fruitcake. Which unfortunately has not inexplicably turned into a shovel. It's kind of sad, really. $97's more than enough. Alright, what do we got? 80, 100% have to be saved. Alright. 80? 100%. Okay. Well. 100% have to be saved, and it already starts by messing with you. That's bashing. Alright, well, I want to know if they'll splat at this height. No. Alright, well, that solves that problem. We can't use blockers, so we always need to be taking people the other way. So this is like the... You are not the one I... One of you! That's more or less what I need to do. Okay, so then bash through here. Bash through there. %, you say? Is this the one I gave up on? %, you say? Okay, wait, hold up then. I can use climbers here, so I can build independently. So I could bring someone over here, bash through here, climb up into this, bash through that, come back, build a large thing to get back into that. I think this fall's fine. No one will die on that little fall. Bash through this, build a thing over that, and we're done. Can't hurt to try. Need to remember which one's which. It doesn't look bad, it just looks complicated. Okay, you do your thing. Have you eat through that so that other people don't. Gotta let them go a little bit further. Also helps us, it's a good lesson about how far they can fall. The answer is about half a screen. About. Plunk. No! Okay, I have an idea there too. Alright, so my problem there was that they were too close together. I can fix that, I just realized, by umbrella-ing some of them earlier. So that when I reach that moment, they won't be so close together. Or maybe just assuming that I can, like... Yeah, maybe just assuming that that's going to work regardless. Yeah, that's better. Okay, one more try. So apparently I just need to get the other one to also be a digger. Or a builder. So build all the way out. Then those two also build. I have more than enough builder charges for this. It should be fine. Especially since I don't have to worry about the first one. Wait. Kind of wonder if I click a little bit later if I need less. In fact, I think that might be the case. I can get away with one, I think. If I, like, wait until the very last second. Bonk. Bonk. Perfect. Alright, now... Climber. Once you start climbing, you become an athlete. Okay, this is Basher. That's Basher. I suspect this thing kills Lemmings, so we're gonna bash through the base. I have more than enough bash charges. That's non-existent. Never mind. We'll call that problem solved for the time being. So then he comes over here. Is that something interesting? Nope. Don't know why. Someone signed me up for IHOP's thing. Apparently they're doing pan coins, which I don't know if they're crypto stuff or not, but they're still really weird. Please don't turn around. Maybe this will work, and he won't turn around. Or he will turn around. Okay, cool. I think I need a lot of height. Hopefully this works, because I don't really want to have to build it again. A useful thought is I could build temporary bridges. And use those to block people off if need be. And then bash through them later, or dig through them later. Okay, cool. He'll end up pinging through that. I think that's at a height where the bashing is fine. Now let's wait for him to come back. What's the plan after that? I think just let him... Crap. Okay. This is fine. Irritating, but fine. Wish I hadn't missed the bash, but you know. Why is the good, the bad, and the ugly in this track? Probably because people didn't really keep that careful track of copyright stuff. Circa 1992 in video games. Like, consider that an awful lot of Doom is like, has some plagiarized themes from heavy metal standards of the time. But I also don't actually know what the theme to Good, the Bad, and the Ugly sounds like, so... Oh, crap. That is the Basher. Third from the right is Basher. On Basher! But why the Good, and the Bad, and the Ugly? Couldn't even begin to tell you, Zuccotti. Couldn't even begin to tell you. I'm looking at this and I'm also a little bit worried. I think he might drop off and die. Yep. Needed to be a bit higher. Maybe because they were British and just watching cowboy movies at the time. What do you think people talk about? What do you think of when people talk about iconic Western movie song? How about like oh, that's the final countdown, never mind. Wah, wah, wah. It's that one, I think. But other than that, I have no actual opinion. On Basher, on Builder, on and Bomber. I'm gonna read that properly. On Basher, on Blocker, on Builder and Bomber, on Climber, on Floater, on Miner and Digger. Oh, Lemmings. Oh, Christmas Lemmings. Yeah, I remember when I was playing Jump Half with Snyder and my little brother was around, and there's one of the world maps, and he's like, this is from a Western. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, this is from a Western. I don't remember which one. He pulled up the YouTube video and was like, yeah, this is a song literally from a Western music. It was very strange. Okay, here we go. I want him further along, so if I have to turn him around, it's not so bad. If he just goes up, that's fine. If he turns around, that's also fine. He should go up. Turner the red-nosed lemming. Turner the red-nosed lemming had a really shiny nose. There we go. Say hand. I want to start a lot earlier. I want to end up like up here, but we'll see if it works. For reference, just need to listen for 10 seconds. Okay, I will listen to that in a second. Once I'm certain my lemming is prepared, I can pull that up and listen to it in my left ear. Yes, that is literally the iconic Western song. I was trying to do that, but utterly failing. Quite odd. I would agree with you on that. I guess sometimes you want your lemmings to be in a spaghetti Western. Come on, don't bonk on the ceiling. Please, Span. Please. Okay. Ugh. Gotta save 100. There's only one option for lemmings. 0 or 100. Yeah, slightly later. Definitely the play. It's hard for me to eyeball. I don't really know the rise over run with these. One of those, if I'd been like a Lemmings maniac as a child, or, you know, had played more Lemmings this year, ever, I'd know better. Like I said, last year was the last time I played Lemmings. Okay. You are the winner. You get to be a climber. Social climber. Honestly, it wouldn't be such an irritating thing if there wasn't such a long span of nothingness. But you have to wait so long for him to go through the big span of nothingness. Pull this. But yeah, so I got tomorrow off. You know, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to work on the plan a little bit. I've got a bug I want to fix before end of the holidays. But it's a quick and easy bug, which is literally like, we have the wrong things in this dictionary, replace them with the right ones. Which will be nice and easy to fix. Okay, good. That might have been too late. I need to get him to turn around a second time. Oh, actually, no, I think that's going to work. But now, this feels better. We'll see if we get there. I feel like there was a fast forward button in Lemmings, but I don't know where it is, and I'm afraid to just press random buttons because I might just nuke them all. I pray this works. Because if I do want to continue for a bit, I think I need another stretch break. Not a terribly long one, mind, but at least a stretch break. Okay. Late on the bashing. But if all goes according to prophecy... I don't trust it. I'm just going to have him do it at the top. The off chance he can get away. I don't want him getting away. Okay, this looks better to me up here. Like, I think he'll land roughly where I want him to. And if he doesn't, then what I have to do is have him build a little bit over here once he finishes bashing. Which doesn't feel right, but like, okay, so let's see. It's this pixel. It might work. Hard to judge. I think it's fine. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay, so now I just need him to bash through the snowman. This is a short enough fall, I don't need to worry about lemmings. Because I think it's a short enough fall. Bash the snowman, build the bridge, and just send them all over. Doesn't take 6 minutes to walk across the stage, so we should be fun on that front. Don't fall down there, that'd be embarrassing. I'm gonna have him use one more charge of that, and then I'm gonna go over there and free the lemmings. I don't even need to use one more charge of that, that's fine. Boom. Alright. You're free! Crap, I forgot what I was doing! You're completely right. It's this fall that kills them all. Forgot I need to get him to ping backwards there. How am I gonna get him to ping backwards? This requires some thinking, but I guess we'll move. Well, it's not gonna take. Well, it'll still take a while for him to die. Let's just do that now. Like I said, I need a stretch break. He even said I need to plan so that he comes back. Very festive with all the fireworks. More of a New Year's Day thing. Okay. I will be right back. Short stretch break. Okay. I rescued 1%. 2 options. Use builders to bonk off a wall ceiling. That was my initial thought, was use a builder to bonk off the wall / ceiling up at the top. I think it'll work just fine. Just will be difficult. Or carefully position a blocker so that you can mine after it. Okay. I feel builder is more my speed. We'll see how this goes. Okay, now there we go. There's our buddy. He's gonna be our friend here. He's gonna help us out and do all the things. Slowly but surely. Now just wait for him. Oh, excuse me. Oh my. Okay. So, gonna get this guy in. Gonna let him kind of level the place off. Just a bit. Now. I think he'll actually... Oh, he'll still turn around. This is fine. This is fine. So he'll go around. That'll actually seal him in. That's good. And then I think it was right about here I started him. We'll see if that works. Then we have to do the weird build a giant thing upward. Oh, I almost screwed that up. So think about the next step. I haven't finished executing this step, so I need to start thinking about the next step. But not until he actually builds. Not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna keep letting him build. Not even gonna try to get the basher in. See? Would have killed him. That's perfect bashering height. He'll be able to go all the way to the end, more or less. I forgot he can climb. He can't climb above the level, so he'll come back. Yeah, it would have been better without that little bit of discontinuity there, but it's fine. Okay, so now... I have 18 of these things, or 22 of these things left. It should be fine. Just barely fine. Okay, he comes down. Gets his toe on that. That's good. And then we're going to build, starting I think about here, to try and get him to turn around. So I'd rather get the natural height off of it. That's about the peak we can get. Then we get him to turn around. We do another build, like, starting around here. It should be good enough. It'd be so much easier if I could, like, kill, like, one lemming. Or 5 lemmings, or 60 lemmings, you know, just any number not 0. Nice try. Okay, cool. So now, maybe right here-ish? This looks okay to me. Maybe, no, maybe a little bit lower. Like right here, right here. We're gonna go with it right here. We can always try to eke out a little extra space. Also, I have to remember he has to hit the end here. So he turns around, because otherwise he won't be able to succeed. It's kind of curious, actually. Do you think they've made, like... Sometimes you see old games get remade into new formats, new sort of things, but have they made, like, new versions of Lemmings? Like, that is to say, something like where you're doing this sort of job assignment, moving without your input sort of thing. I feel this could definitely work well on a mobile system. Like, it's the kind of game you could play on an iPhone and it wouldn't be that bad, or an iPad. Still kind of amazing to think that the people who made this eventually became Rockstar Games. With their Grand Theft Autoing. That's perfect, look at that. Alright, now we bashin'. A little bit off the top. This fall is fine. I'm not worried about that one. I'm pretty sure Lemmings can make this fall. And if I'm wrong, I am not going to play this level again. Mario versus Donkey Kong? Is that like Lemmings? Don't think I ever played that. I vaguely feel like I played a hack that was inspired by it, but it was very much a puzzly thing. Not really Lemmings puzzles, but puzzles nonetheless. Alright, so double check my logic. They're going to go up there, go down there, go over here, fall off that, which I don't think will kill them, judging by the distance they fell here. I think we're fine. So let's see it work. Yeah, it definitely would be tricky to make this faster, because like you definitely need to go and do this bashering much earlier than I did. Lemmings go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. That's all they ever do, because they're in 2D. Except if they're in 3D, which we're not doing. Okay, so here we go. All the way over here. Continue to march. It's looking good. But the real proof in the pudding is here. Did I need to go back, reflect off the snowman, and build another one of those? I don't think so. And I'm right. So now we can just watch all of our lemmings get into the fruitcake. Was briefly worried that that step there might have been too tall. But then I realized I already had 1% in and there was no way that would have worked any other way. That was tricky. Alright. Hooray! We did it. 100%. Totally excellent. Level 4, the North Poles. 2 lemmings, 100% saved. 2 lemmings. Two? Oh, God. Where do my lemmings come from? Yeah, I died. I didn't know where my lemmings were. Oh. That's where they are. Alright, and so what am I given to do this? I have 9 builder charges. Well, I don't see a lot of other options. I have builders and miners. I don't like this. Can I get up there to the top of the screen? Like, what happens if I get them up there? Don't think they're gonna make it, but... Oh, there goes one of them. They would have turned around, which is even worse. How? Climber, and I can make an athlete, but I don't think that actually helps. Like, that's the only way I'm going to keep them busy. I guess I technically have 1 blocker, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get back and free him. Well, let's see if we can save 1. I'm not, like, optimistic, to be honest. And he sealed it off. I'm down. Switch. Like, there's not enough builders for me to pull this off. I would have had to have him dig a lot deeper, too. Yeah, I think this might be where I finish. I'm not sure I'm into this. That's too low. I need to be able to go from one side to the other, so I probably need to dig through this a bit. Like, there's too much there's too much horizontalness for this. Yeah, I don't think I see an easy solution. I think it's gonna be very fickle. Or have to use Kappa's, like, blocker and then undermine him thing. I only have miners, not bashers, so once I'm stuck down here, I'm stuck down here. And even then, I wouldn't have had enough more connecting stuff, because I had to burn extra builders to keep the other one from falling off. They make these really hard, don't they? Alright, I think I'm done with the lemmings where I can't see which button is which. The next set of them, at least I can see where I'm going. Makes a huge difference in my mind. Oh, I should have chosen high performance PC. Alright, 93 lemmings. Save 10 lemmings. Look at this, I can see them! Isn't it amazing? Visualization makes all the difference. Oh, this is trivial. Boop. 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 And boop. What is this? It looks like a dragon on the moon. Like, what does this possibly have to do with anything in this game? I just don't know. But that was simple. Much preferred to the last one. Make an argument on taking the easy way out, and I was. Okay, 25 lemmings, 75 need to be saved. Okay, so that's the exit. That's the entrance. 25 lemmings? Oh, it's just this. Increase the lemming rate. There we go. I missed a few. Given that it was 20 lemmings out, or 20 some number of lemmings out, and I only have 9 umbrellas left. Yeah, did good enough. Holiday mining. Let me save that many. Quick question. That's fine. Looks like it's pretty straightforward. Just bash our way through. On Basher. And once this one starts, just jack up the speed. Because, yeah, this one actually has like a difficulty curve that's understandable. We'll have to wait a while for the last few lemmings to come, or straggler lemmings to come, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I get back. I have a few days where I'll be able to do stuff pretty easily. Like Thursday night, like once I'm done with Snyder, I can just get started on this immediately. Friday, I'll be chill. But no, Friday we might do D&D. Probably do D&D. And then Saturday and Sunday, I've got some free time too. But this will be the last stream until the 28th. So I guess next Thursday. Right, that's how this adds up? Yeah, thereabouts. Lemming tracks in the snow. 90% need to be saved. Okay. Alright, icebox. Okay, I guess I see what we need to do. It's the same puzzle as last time. Bash. I'm vaguely thinking about, especially since I have time next weekend, what I might do is start on Fry's Baldur's Gate request. Or talk to Desi about Final Fantasy 1, one or the other. Because I'll have time to like stack up something that's just going to take a lot of time. I was considering installing Baldur's Gate on this machine tonight, until I realized it takes 5 CDs. So I'm not dealing with that today. And also, I didn't find a really good source of the 5 CDs. Archive.org's things weren't great this time. It's a weird noise they make when they go in. Modern games take so many CDs. I mean, an awful lot more CDs in terms of space, but you're not wrong. I mean, the biggest game I physically own, I think, is a 7-discer. And that'd be one of the Phantasmagorias. Christmas south of the Equator. Okay. Trying to decide... Oh, right, I have these. Start swinging away. Once someone gets reflected, I'll probably need to throw in a reflector. We ain't getting 100% this time. It'll be close enough, though. I just realized I might need a second reflector. Oh, wait, no. Dig down. There we go. That's probably a decent enough drop for lemmings. They're not splatting. Oh, no. Well, it could have gone better. Oh, they are splatting. Well, mistakes were made. Gonna dig further. Different angle this time. Because I thought overshooting would be bad, but I guess I needed blockers anyway. 33 to be saved? That's literally nothing. This is easy. You know, if I'm not being dumb. There we go. I think that at this angle we'll be fine. Birds 3. Actually, will he hit it? I think with the extra stuff it might go past. No, it's fine. And to blow up the blocker. Because they're superfluous now. It's sad when you're a superfluous blocker, but that's life in Lemmingsville. Far better than expected. Lemmings Snowfall. That's a lot of lemons. Alright, and... okay. Seems straightforward. More restricted than last time, but still straightforward. Yeah, this makes way more sense as a demo than the other ones. The other ones are pretty cruel in terms of understanding lemming puzzles. This is more like the beginning of Lemmings, but ramping up a bit faster. You were going to be my builder. Guess if I was smart, I might have, like, brought a basher forward. The others are made for veteran players. This seems more geared towards novices. It makes sense, because I remember these discs being, like, really cheap. You could, like, buy these at Babbage's for, like, nothing. Or one of those other game stores. There's stores that had games. And, like, if I'd gotten that 92 one or 93 one, I definitely would not have, like, happy memories of Lemmings. Oh. Have some coffee. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Max. Ain't that tired yet. Don't need coffee yet. Maybe soon, but not yet. Put that back in. I think we're getting close. Come on, don't shrug. Fine. Bash on through to the other side. And I think that's all she wrote. We're done. Guess we just have to wait for the lemmings to come back from this side. The far reflective side. But yeah, distribution used to be weirder back then, because like 91, 92, or 93 through 95, in the early 90s, you would either get your software at a random software store, or you'd download it from a BBS. And I could totally see like these Lemmings things being downloadable from BBSs. But I wouldn't know if that was actually the major way people got them. But also they could have distributed, you know, like a Lemmings demo on BBSs too, which they probably did. BBSs were fun. Except when you got like a demo or some other game that was full of viruses, which happened more often than I care to admit. You actually did need a good antivirus back in the day. We kept getting the stoned virus, which just simply prints on your screen your computer is now stoned and occasionally thrashes your MBR. Dr. Mario would have been a great antivirus. But no, still at the time, the state-of-the-art was in fact McAfee. McAfee antivirus was actually pretty good back then. Nowadays, I wouldn't recommend it. They're all terrible. Use Windows Defender. You're probably fine. But people also don't download random shit anymore and run it. Alright, it's really spiky. There's one big mountain. There's a lot of that. Okay. Let's see what happens. They're stuck. Alright. Noticing a pattern here. Funny enough, today some viruses actually work better under an antivirus than normally. It's true. To be honest, an awful lot of the antiviruses are just really bad. They're made by people who don't really value CPU time, don't actually understand the APIs they're using. It's not a good space. When I worked at Microsoft, I'd go to Plugfest, where all of the people who wrote file system and other sorts of filters would all get together and test their stuff with other people's software, because almost inevitably, some number of filters would break other filters. It was a truly fascinating thing to see, but still really awful. They're an interesting idea, file system filters. Like, the only person I saw using a file system filter that wasn't a simple redirector was a guy who wrote a piece of software that was you'd license for your MMO to download stuff on demand transparently. It was actually a really interesting piece of software he wrote. But he was the only person doing that kind of thing. Everyone else was a, like, antivirus vendor or some other form of, like, just general awfulness. Not nearly as cool. There are a few people who are, like, writing, like, utilities so that people could get into their... There we go, that'll do it. Get into, like, Unix systems from Windows, but there's better ways to do that nowadays. Now we wait. As he bashes his way forward. But the idea of, like, how antivirus software used to work, or would use heuristics and other things, just doesn't work anymore, because most of the stuff you're going to get hit with is, like, boutique ransomware stuff. People don't play the same games they used to. And so just don't get hit by that would be the best advice, unfortunately. But and exploits have gotten more complicated. People using, like, WebAssembly stuff. I really wish I could just turn that off. There's no legitimate reason to run WebAssembly without my permission on websites. It'll come sooner or later, and everything's gonna be a fat client again. I could rant about this for hours, but I probably shouldn't. How many levels does this have? Didn't mean to do that. Okay, there's 2. Oh, wow. Holy cow. There's 32 levels in this. It's actually really big. %. Vacation in Gemland. 100% need to be saved. This is a new and interesting and challenging level. Okay. They come out slowly, that helps. And they're stuck there until later. You shall be my climber. Unless you're into do some very hardcore piracy. It's easy to avoid, yeah. Or unless you're an old grandma that clicks every email someone sends you. Also, unfortunately, occasionally, frequently the case. I think if he can make this landing... I misunderstood what I was looking at. So bash her through there, and then... see if we can go from there. Yeah, there are some, like, bad types of exploits, like... if you have to deal with, say, PDFs... the PDF parsing is not trivial. You know what? Maybe fall here, bash through. See if that's short enough. Yeah, that's better. Bash through. Go fall. Go... I think I can fall there, but then I have to bash through. I think it might be smarter just to try and build over this. Let's see, what does it drop me? Okay, that murders my lemming. That doesn't work. Is this bamboo? I think it's supposed to be gems, so emeralds and things. But I can see where you're getting the bamboo. It says what vacation in Gemland, so I assume it's supposed to be emeralds. Chaos or otherwise. Dig down. What would digging down do for me? There we go. I think what I learned is I want to build off of this regardless, because landing there sucks. I think I can just kind of build enough and then bash through and build a bit more, maybe. We'll find out shortly. It does remind me, I only have 2 minutes, 3 minutes here, so... This have to be a bit quicker. I think once I reassign his job, I'll let them bash outward. Have I seen the shitty mobile game where they charge you $7 to play for 2 hours? That's not great. Oh, I'm way early. Oh no, oh no, come on. No! Well, nuts. I don't know if it would have worked anyway, but mistakes were made. No, I try to avoid mobile games just in general. I don't find them fun. And frankly speaking, I don't have space on my phone to play them anyway. So, even if I wanted to. But what kind of game is it? Like, we already live in the world of gacha for phone games. I can't imagine this is much worse. Found out, not so recently, I guess last year, late last year, my sister's into the Genshin Impact. One of my sisters is. Which is one of those gacha games. It's a Lemmings mobile game. Oh, that's complete shit. $7 for... I mean, just play these. They're much cheaper. Get way more enjoyment for the price required here. Like, this is 32, the other one 4 levels each. So let's see, 8 levels, 32 levels, 40 levels. Assume another 32 in the other one. You've got 72... Yeah, like 72 levels of Lemmings for free. That's a lot of lemons. Okay, so... Comes up here. Really hope he can fall down. I think we're fine now. He falls. He bashes. He builds. Okay. Okay, good. So, now to see what happens. Increase the rate. See if I have enough time. Not enough time. I think you might be right, Max. Well, oh, you know what? No, I think I'm right. I think I'm good here. It doesn't take 1 minute to traverse 3 screens. I think if it was a longer level, you'd be right, but I think with the size of this level, I think I'm fine. You're saying you were watching the whole time for free when you could have played yourself and paid for it? I mean, I think these were mostly free to most people. But yes, I suppose. Ugh. I mean, you could have just gone to like archive.org and played these. Though it's free there, I'm pretty sure. I like the tentacles here. It's very Christmassy. And 100%. A block from home. 80 lemmings. 93% need to be saved. Okay, so they drop out of this. So clearly I need a blocker pretty early on. Let's just do that. So climb over this. Build upward. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. Okay, they can't climb. So bash through that. Love the tentacles. Christmas tentacles. Not to confuse with hentai. No, they're very different. These are very festive. Very religious tentacles. Always get full consent, these tentacles do. Consenticles. Very different. And those guys are gonna get stuck, aren't they? That's probably fine. I could probably fix that. See? It's getting fixed. Okay, pump up the jams, and off it goes. Hentai happens with consent sometimes, too. That's true. That is true. No, I just think that the portmanteau of consenticles is mildly amusing. What's up, Noah? How you doing? We are lemming today. We have saved 60... Well, now there's 69... There were 69 lemmings out, but now there's only 67. Alright, I do think I want to continue for a bit more, but I think after this one I'm going to have a quick stand-up. Short break, and we'll be right back after that. They're religious, what do they believe in? Good question. What's up, God of the Worst? Thank you for playing Lemmings. It's a good game. I am a firm believer that Lemmings is a fun puzzle game, though it becomes difficult near the end where some of the things you have to do, there's less thinking about it and more execution. But even so, it's a very good old puzzle game. Alright. Rescued more than enough. So yeah, I will be right back after this. Alright, on to the next level. 32 lemmings below 0. That's not very many lemmings. Commercial break time. Okay. Blockers. Oh, yeah, Max has a question about blockers. Can blockers not be turned around? They can be with some creative, like, digging and stuff. I didn't feel the need to do so. This looks simple enough. Gonna want one lemming to do all the work, though. So we'll guess we'll block this one as well. We'll try and save that one. I have more than enough resources to try and save that one. We'll see how it goes. So let's basher our way through. Sometimes it just don't take. Yeah, I didn't know you could actually, like, get bashers to come back, but Kappa told me that it's possible by undermining them. So we'll try and do that over there, because I think it'll be more than feasible. I just have enough resource that I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, I could have done a commercial break. I'm actually pretty happy about this. I have not run a commercial manually on Twitch in, like, the last, like, 2 years. I once did it on accident during a chat hacks, and I felt really bad, and I looked at my stats, I'm like, oh, that 0.5 hours of 0.05 hours of commercials or something like that. Felt very silly about it. But, it's gone now. I'm looking at this, maybe I should just keep going. Not really sure where the line on this is, but I feel I should start about here. I might still be kind of wrong. I think this line might have been the way up. I think that drop is fine for Lemmings. Guess we'll see in a minute. Though if it's like regular ads, my ads, it'd be fine with that. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Are you kidding me? Well, he'll bounce around. It just takes some time. He will not bounce around. Oh, I feel silly. It was close, and it was terrible. Okay. Put them both right in there. They ain't going nowhere. Increase the lemming rate. All the lemmings. Okay, there we go. I do think one problem with Lemmings is an awful lot of it boils down to basically this, where you're managing one Lemming and waiting on the rest of them, and then you blow up your prior stack. It's not a bad thing, it just is what is. So, like, this is like the puzzle that happens far more frequently than you'd expect, is you're just always going to be having one Lemming building things off in the middle of nowhere while you're waiting for the other Lemmings. We're still going to try to rescue this Lemming, though. The other one, not so much. Did I ever play Lemmings 2? I don't believe I did. No, no. It's what I get for looking away at just the wrong time. I played the first one. I played the Christmas ones. I briefly today played the 3D Christmas one. But that didn't work so hot. The controls were very confusing, and I wasn't having a good time. What are Segs? Oh, it's a Sega minus an A. Or Sega's minus an A. Yeah, I never played Lemmings 2. I think, what was it? Was Lemmings 2 the Tribes, or was that Oh No More Lemmings? Because I like... There was the second one. I know there was another one. Never played the paintball game either. Every once in a while, I'm kind of tempted to like put in Extreme, like go and find a copy of Extreme Paint Brawl, just to see if it was in fact as bad as PC Gamer said it wasn't back in the day. But that's as far as I go with paintball. Lemmings 2: The Tribes is way different. It's a great game, but it's way too hard for you as a kid. Finish this thought once this Lemming runs out of juice. Yep. Each tribe was a set of levels, and you only got to take the ones you passed the level with at the start. Oh, that's rough. You could very much be in a dead man walking state there, I suppose, if you don't get enough of them. Paintball and 3D ones sucked. Yeah, trying the 3D ones, just like the camera controls, I could not make them work for me. I beat a level. I consider it to be a victory. I'm going to start a little bit further back, hopefully. Lemming juice. Two people like each other. Sometimes they do things that make them feel good. It's possible people don't like each other. Yeah, Zucati's kind of got the gist of it there. I also played a... Oh, I guess I did play a kind of Lemmings-like game a little while ago. So on May the 4th, I tried to play like a Star Wars game. And the one that I played... One of the ones I played this year was this Pit Droids game, where you kind of had to do kind of Lemmings thing. You'd like make the droids move around using tiles on the floor and stuff like that. It was actually pretty interesting. Didn't end up beating it because I found that there was a bit that was a bit near the end that was annoying me. There's our pineapple. Or fruitcake. But if you're in the mood for that kind of class of game, I would say that the Star Wars Pit Droid game does in fact scratch the itch. I got a bit annoyed when it moved from... how would I best describe this? It moved from your standard square grid to a hex grid, and that actually made things a lot more difficult. And not necessarily in an enjoyable way. So... let me see. Oh, God. That affix gets far too much play. We're going to try to save this one. I think I may have made this challenging in a bad way. There we go. I got one of them. Now there's still like a bunch of these guys. Ooh, no, don't, no. Okay. No, stop. Stop mining. No, we're not mining anymore. I can't save this one. Oh God, I may have made it worse. Oh God. Someone just bash through this. There we go. Things could be worse. I did save that one, but I also didn't really do anything with it. It could have gone worse. Could have gone a lot worse. But I kind of panicked. So, things I've learned. If I want to try and do that, what I should do is give myself a bit more space to work with, is really the long and short of it, I think. There we go. Then we dig down, and everyone's going to be happy. Put on their party hats. Am I sure about that? I'm about as sure about that as I can be. Blow this one up. But I think I didn't need to save 100%. I think it's fairly low. Much of the love Lemmings 1 from when you saw in the first on Amiga. Lemmings 2 is probably the best gameplay. Lemmings have a lot more tools. If you like the series, you definitely check it out. Yeah, no, I'm actually intrigued now. I pretty much only ever played Christmas Lemmings on stream. I did the, I think 94 last year. And I'm playing 93 this year. But yeah, Lemmings 2 could be fun. I don't know. I do like a good puzzle game. And I never played that one at all. 97 to be saved. I don't like this. Okay, so... wait. 97% need to be saved. There are 80 lemmings. How many is that? I don't know. Okay, so first off, do that. I have no blockers. I just realized the problem with my plan. They turn around? Accepting a request shift? Oh yeah, absolutely. Unless I've started already, I'm absolutely happy to swap them out. So if you want to swap genocide bosses for Undertale Yellow, I'd be fine with that. Everything I've seen about that game looks like it's good, so I'm pretty happy. I'd be happy to do that one. Yeah, math with pad is not the best of things. I think I see the actual solution. Start mining on one side. And die. That's how that ends. Okay, they don't turn around. At some point I need to dig through, but probably like here. Doesn't take long. I think the way that diggers work, yeah, that'll immediately turn them around. So I've got that going for me. Start over again. Probably the original Lemmings, it gets kind of samey with strategies when you're doing 100%, 100 or so of them. As you say, and as you say, getting good at execution is a lot of it, yes. I just remember an awful lot of levels of original Lemmings being the same sort of thing over and over. This is the solution. We dig. And you dig. And then once we're far enough down that I feel good about it, we start digging horizontally. That should prevent them from dying. Which is most of what I wanted anyway. And then, why do it this way? I can bash here. And all problems are solved. Bam, done. 100%. Alright, I can catch up on chat now. I think we've saved 100% of the Lemmings. The game is so good. The Geno route there is also way more fun to play than Undertale, but the final boss is rough. Interesting. It's not Undertale Yellow, it's Undertale Special Pikachu Edition. Dig Diagonal 9, being aware of Fall Heart. Yep, that's exactly it. Into Lemmings, do you get a parachute? I mean, you have the parasol. That's a similar concept. It's Undertale. So anyway, I started blasting version. Take that back. You're not a dick. Oh, what? Did I say something? Or call saying you're a dick. But yeah, I didn't have enough parachutes to save all of them that way. I started off thinking maybe I could reflect them around the axis. Nah, didn't need to do that. Presence of mind. Ooh, I like the pun. Alright, so let's see. We have 2 sets of Lemmings. Okay, there's something over there. I want that. And then there's something over there. I want that. Alright, so what we've learned here is that there's multiple things going on. And I've already screwed it up. Okay, try this again. You already have an animation for that? I'm not surprised. You dig. Says you dig. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing there. Parachute things you with your cursor, you can turn into a fan and blow it around. Oh, that sounds interesting. You've definitely piqued my interest here. So, I think this is the one I want to deal with first. I patch over this. I think there's enough time that I don't need to worry about the other half until after he reflects. No! You... good enough. That's probably fine. Oh, wait. Okay, come on. Stay ahead of the crowd. I believe in you, little lemming. Should have believed in a different little lemming. Oh, well. I don't need all of them. I just need most of them. This should be fine. I could have done 100%. I don't feel the need to, but I could have. Probably. Alright, speed her up. We have 2 safe routes now. Yeah, I don't remember there being too many, like... You know, I also could have done that. I could have, like, let that reflect indefinitely and then cut through the mountain the lengthways, and it would have been safe, too. Probably would have been safer, honestly. Didn't even think about that. Oh well. I'm learning so much about lemmings. Yeah, we saved 97%. That's... I didn't realize I actually needed that high of a percent. Yo-Yo Lem-Lem. 100%. 80. Okay. Alright, so they're going to fall off the ice penis here. Okay, this doesn't look too hard. I think. I'm looking at this and I'm actually a little bit confused. I think making him into a climber is a smart move, and then having him solve this part. Rotating Flurry. Want to be on the ice beats. It's what it is. It's just what it is. Alright, this one's entirely picking the exact right pixel for our Lemming climb. I think this is the pixel. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And there's not much I can do about it. I think I'm wrong. He's gonna shrug in a second. It was close. Alright, I can do this faster. The bomb is cute, but it's just faster to deal with it this way. Okay. So now we just have to wait for it to all catch up the same way as before. Do, 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 do. Yeah, thinking about it, I still think the thing that I enjoyed the most might have been Freddie Trims a Tree. Kind of wonder if I should dig into, like, weird indie point-and-click adventure games to see if I could find more things like that at some point. Okay, wait for him to get done. Here's the problem. I think the pixel where I want them to do that might in fact be where they're overlapping. Okay, well, that might have worked. I mean, I guess either it works or it don't, so there's no reason not to turn this up. Because either he reflects, or it works, and it worked. So now we wait. You could follow a given lemming. Like in the 3D version. Because basically we're waiting on one of these straggler lemmings that's going to come back around. But we got 100%, so I can't bitch about it too much. Yes, remember the exact pixel game playing skill. I would imagine a more modern version of Lemmings would, like, while you're hovering over a given lemming, like, show you the bridge he would be making. Or the tower, whatever, the staircase he's making. It would make the whole thing a little bit easier instead of trying to make guesswork of it. But this version of Lemmings, of course, is not going to do that. And 100%, which is what I needed. Marshmallow Land. Wait, how many did I need to save? Actually, back out. 93% need to be saved. Okay, cool. Aw, it's a dog. Okay. So looking at this and the release rate, I think I can say... I've got enough stuff. I think I can make this work. We'll see. Okay, so now that worked. It's not where I need that. Looking at this, how do I want to handle this? I think what I want to do is build a bridge starting about here, and then I'll have another one climb over and take care of the other side of bridge building or bashing or what have us. And then I can bash through there and it'll work out just fine. At least I think it will. Yeah, it'll work out fine. I can go through the eyeball. Alright, that's not going to work. Just go for it. Let's just go for it. There we go. Worst comes to worst, I'll put a blocker somewhere. But I think falling from this height at the end of the nose should be fine. We can climb up some of that slope. I'll bash there. It's good enough. I think I can keep that one busy enough. Well, mistakes were made. Explode. I think we're good enough on that front. I don't think we need to save that many. Why is the dog staring at the penis? I wasn't gonna say anything. Another annoyance. When you waste a skill on an area where it looked like it might work but didn't, you should get a refund. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. I think it was such that I could blow up maybe 1 or 2 lemmings. I might be wrong on that front. I might have screwed this up. We'll see. I definitely could have kept the other one occupied enough that it wouldn't have died. So easy enough to do with 1. I think it'd be tricky to do with 2, to do without 2 dying. Not difficult, necessarily, but tricky. Let's see what we get, though. Oh, more than enough. Head for the hills. What? No. Wait, what are requirements here? I wasn't paying attention. I need 100%. Okay. Wait, and how many lemmings? 10 lemmings, 100% need to be saved. Okay. Interesting. Well, clearly they're making fun of me with that. Can they climb that side? They can. I think I did it. Well, no! Alright, maybe not. Benefit from having multi-jobs? There's a few. Trick where you dig under the blockers for levels where you don't have enough margin to explode them. Yeah, I would agree with that, but I don't think that can let me dig. So... gotta come up with something more differenter. I'm not sure this has solved the problem, though. No, that's not causing them to turn around. There's nothing over here that's going to cause them to turn around. Otherwise, maybe the first, second, or... yeah. Reasonable. Ah. Crap. Okay. I think what I have to do is just constantly get them doing certain things. Like, this is a very execution-heavy level. Like, I'm looking at my options here, and I don't see anything that's going to work to save 100% lemmings. Without just doing this. Okay, so parachutes and blockers. Okay, I got my fingers in the right places. Parachute. 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 Okay, and then builder. 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 Parachute, parachute, parachute. Builder. Builder. Parachute, parachute, parachute. Builder. Builder, parachute, 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 builder, builder, parachute, builder. Like, that was it. That was just the trick. Blockers are waste of design. Feels like a Lemming make walls be more interesting. That would be more interesting. In general, you meant in base game, there's a lot of levels that literally the same on harder moves with less tools and a higher percentage for base. That's not fun. The long way around. Alright, what are we looking at here? Alright, so that's nothing. Oh, that's it. I don't have a lot of resources here for this. How much do I need to save? I really wish that was on screen. 90%, and there are 50 lemmings, so that means I can kill 5. That's not terrible. So something like dig down here. I'll need a blocker. And then dig through here. Build that ramp. Okay, I think this is more than feasible. Need 2 lemmings. Lock you off. I don't need diggers. What do I do here? Let me go back to the beginning and see what my options are. Because bashing's not going to work. But I don't have the ability to go downward except by blowing people up. So anyway, I'm going to blow some people up. Let's try this one. Let's see if that's too much of a fall. Probably should have aimed for a little bit further over there. Lemmings could fall about half a screen. I suspect this is too high of a fall. Splat. Okay. So I think I've got to get him to fall over here. Because I can't... Well... Interesting, actually. I'm going to try right here. This is an experimental thing. Worst comes to worst, I'll try again. So blow this one up. Blow this one up. Now I have a hole that they can't get out of. Bash. This will go at this height. Might not be enough, but it might work. Cool, it did work. So I've wasted 2. I'll probably need to set up a couple blockers. So a blocker for the far edge here once someone gets over there. And then a blocker while he does his work. So with enough builders, I might be able to just do this. It's not a very large... that's a lot of them. Let's better be safe than sorry. Yeah, it would have worked out. Alright, let's blow some people up. You explode. And you explode. I suddenly realized a problem with my plan. But a solvable one. I still have enough juice on that to make it work. That should bring everyone up to enough of a height that they'll be able to skimp over that. And boom! Lemmings. I'm an idiot! I thought those met. Alright, well, it would have been close either way. Okay, new plan. We can do better. We'll figure it out how many blockers and where I want them later. Explode them. And boom, Lemmings. That's how you win the game. Things were looking so good until that last moment there. Let's see. This might not work. I can't really tell where it's going to let him out. No, this will be on top of one of the ice cream scoops, I think. That's good. Okay, new plan. Don't do what I did there. Perfect. That's fine. I was briefly worried that might be too close, but it worked out. It's true, though, and boom Lemmings is actually how you do win the game. Okay, proc all that. Watching carefully. Okay, cool. And then you plant your... Still can't believe that. Okay. Yes, he made it in. Okay, cool. We can now go for explosives. This one. And hopefully it doesn't cause any problems. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Blow up that one first, then the other one. Alright, probably fine. I used 5 explosions, and I didn't kill any other lemmings. That's just enough. Order of operations is important. But I could sacrifice 5. I blew up 5. I didn't lose any other ones. It's probably fine. Probably. Alright, let's see. Did you make it? 90%, 90%. Alright. We made it to the end of the half. Made it halfway through. Take a quick look at what this one would have required. Oh my. So you put your blocker here. And then you only have 1 basher. And 1 digger. And you gotta do all this. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I think that's enough lemmings today. It's been a lot of lemmings. It's been approximately 3 hours and change of lemmings. Of various stripes. And of course the holiday. Freddie flocks a tree. Or trims a tree. The alliteration went the wrong way. It's okay. Alright. Oh, mini's already open. Don't even have to deal with that.